Do not worry.
Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new Do Not Worry stream. I'm coming to you guys solo from the heart of Lebanon. Beirut. How's it going, everybody? You guys doing okay? Sorry, I'm what, 2 minutes late? I'm still recovering from last week's stream. How's everybody doing? It's Monday, right? Happy Monday, everyone. We got a lot of familiar faces in the live chat. Hello, everyone. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Pigeon. Hello, Zeltor. Hello, Jim D. Dukers. Fab, Haley D. Marina, Mena, CH, Meouts, Elenola Magnolia, Dreadful Utopia, Barack S, AC, Zana, Raining in the Desert, Ali Donning, hello everyone, Pefties, Petfuls G, Dudes, hello, what up everyone? Ooh, the chat's working. Today's show might be a little bit slower because my brain is kind of slow first. Let's start with it. And look at that. We've already lost power. Beautiful. Let's just give it a second. What up, everybody? Hello. It wouldn't be a Do Not Worry stream without power outages, would it? There we go. We're back. It's like that, folks. This is an amateur podcast. It's amateur hour over here, but we're also professionals because we got contingencies and we got batteries and we got all that shit. I don't think you can hear the beeping because of the mic settings, but it's a bunch of batteries beeping when that happens. All right. What am I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. First, thank you to all of our lovely... Let me take a second to remind you guys that one of the best ways to support this channel is through Patreon, folks. We're a small, independent Lebanese YouTube channel doing this from the heart of Lebanon. So your support is the only way we can keep the lights on. It is the only way to keep the crew paid, folks. Now I want to take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons. God-tier patrons like Elian Mujabba, Daniel Nefle, EU Watson. Superhero patrons like Coco No, Mitochondria, Claudia, Khawla and Ahmad, Bonnie Buns, blonde patrons like Dan Ahmad, Unidentified Florida Man, Danielle Richards. By the way, I'm behind on Patreon content. I'm going to do an exclusive Patreon live stream this week. We're going to play some video games together, probably some trucking. We'll just chill together, listen to some music. Y'all ask me whatever questions you want. We'll have fun with the patrons, and then members, y'all will get the same thing as well. I wish I could just combine members and patrons together, but YouTube and Patreon want to each do it on their own, those fuckers. Anyways, and also lovely abductee patrons like Jim D. Dukers, Burt Reynolds, Jess Polito, Fab, Kara, and Jennifer Sage. We love you all. Thank you so much for your support. You guys can also support the channel by becoming a YouTube member. You guys will get to enjoy some exclusive members live streams. I'm supposed to be dropping more stuff. Again, I've been a little behind, folks. I apologize, but for good reason. Last week we did some good work together. You guys can also support us by engaging in the live chat. But you guys don't have to do any of that to be supportive. It is more than enough for you guys to simply like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a Do Not Warrior. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment. If you're watching the live stream right now, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you can hang around in the live chat. You can also join our Discord. We have a very lively community over there. So, with that out of the way, I thank you all. Ooh, I always press the spoiler button. Where's the Patreon one? There we go, folks. Spoiler alert. Also, some more... I know that there's that one person that's like, he takes too long to get the topics. I know. Don't forget to subscribe to Do Not Worry Gaming, folks. If you're interested in video games, let me put that into the live chat. If you guys like video games, I'm out there playing some American Trucking Simulator, just Water Park Simulator. I've renamed it to Rio Lento, folks. My water park is now called Rio Lento, like the Lebanese water park. The infamous Lebanese water park that was visited by Sneeko. Literally, Sneeko has been to Rio Lento. The gaming channel is pinned on top of the live chat. Chisel. So, consider supporting us there. Now, obviously, let's talk about the fundraiser quickly that happened last week. I would like to thank you all so very fucking much. Together, we're gonna look at all of that. But I mean, it was like a marathon stream for me. I streamed for like 13, 14 hours straight, nonstop. We had help from Maki, obviously, from the crew. Karine and Nour came and joined us for a few hours, and obviously our amazing list of guests. Let me go through these people again real quick. We had Bunker Cat, Chris Kunzler, Comrade Casey, Ahmad Sarsoud, Overzealots, Matt Lieb, Mike from PA, iDubbbz, Daniel Mate, Uninformed Leftist, Humanist Report, all friends of the show. Also, we can't forget Harley, who organized this fundraiser, and obviously Mohsen. So we were able to raise almost 12,000 pounds. That's over $16,000. That is over $16,000 for the Gaza City Mutual Aid, which is an insane number, to be honest with you guys. And to be even like, and how sweet is this? Mohsen posted these photos on Instagram today, and I don't think he's received any of this funding just yet, but like just to show you guys how much of an awesome dude he is, he posted these photos on Instagram today and tagged myself in these photos. Look how sweet that is. He says, Bismillah nabda. So he says, in the name of God we begin, and that's a bunch of provisions right there. And you guys might be saying, well, how do we know that he did? Maybe this is an old photo, Anthony. Maybe these people are just lying to get your money. And then, well, I mean, they're so diligent that they even have like the date, literally. They have bags and they have the date on them. If anyone wants to be an asshole and like question this stuff, I mean, actually not an asshole. You have the right to question where your money's going. You're donating your hard-earned cash. Some people made some massive donations. We're going to talk about that. Jim D. Dukers. We got Mike from PA. Dropped the big one, 420. But I mean, look, just to show you how good faith these people are. Like even the bags of aid, because people have these questions and are going to wonder where their money's going. They're dated with stickers. Monday, September 9th. They're packing the food. And then the sweetest photo of them all. The reason why we do this, kids, folks, kids. That's Mohsen right there, who we got to talk to on the live stream. Unfortunately, his audio wasn't super clear, but look at these beautiful children with their bags of goods. I mean, and honestly, this is like the bare minimum, man. Look at these beautiful children. This is the bare minimum. Like, let's look at what this money's getting, essentially. Like, this is some tea. They're getting some tea. They're getting some yeast. Okay, some corn. 2 cans of tuna. Some canned tomatoes, sunflower oil for frying, tahini. If they want to make some hummus, they want to make some tarator, some tahini dressing, chicken stock for their stews, and al-marai. I can't tell if this is like crème fraîche, basically. I think this is like crème fraîche. Yeah, fresh cheese. So this is, I'm guessing, cheese. Okay, boxed cheese, and that's it. That's what they're getting, man. Like, it's so sad, but like, it's so fucking awesome that they're getting this money, and right away, like, they're putting it to work. Again, this is probably funding that they've gotten in the past through other fundraisers that Harley has organized. I think our funds will get to them in a few days. But again, you guys helped raise $16,000, and not only that, but we also managed to raise almost $2,000 in super chats. But YouTube takes 30%, so what was left was around like 1,300 something. We rounded that up to $1,400, and we donated $700. We made 2 $700 donations in the name of our YouTube community. So this is Project Sarsoud. We got to meet Ahmad Sarsoud on stream. He's a young poet from Gaza and an engineer. So I donated. I'm not showing, like, I'm showing you this just to, you know, as full disclosure, you guys donated that money. You guys need to know where it's going. So the Do Not Worry Pod community, that was done 23 hours ago, $700 to Ahmad Sarsoud's Chuffed link. And also, Hamada, one of our viewers, Rebecca, sent me an email, I think a couple of months ago, telling me about Hamada. She had heard us talking about Mohsen and stuff. She was like, hey, can you please help Hamada? I was like, look, we're going to try our best. I don't know when we can do something, but I also split so that the other half of the 1,400, that was donated to Hamada's link. And we're right here, Do Not Worry Pod community, also a $700 donation to Hamada. That is all in your name, guys. You guys are awesome. So we raised over $17,000, and I know that it feels hopeless. I mean, ultimately, you know, and speaking to both Mohsen and Ahmad, they're both like, we want to leave, bro. Like, we kind of want to just leave Gaza because like there's no hope. So if this money can help them leave, if it can help sustain them until they find some kind of solution, that's the best we can do for now. And it's kind of heartbreaking, but we did our best, folks. And you guys are so fucking awesome. Our guests are so fucking awesome. I loved having all my conversations with them. I started like going, like kind of losing my mind by the second half. Like, I can't remember all the conversations I had, but I hope it was entertaining. Hope you guys liked it. But this was all you guys, honestly. Yeah, and you guys did all of this. Veronica sends 6 shekels and says, now they need a way to get the food in. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Mia Luca has become a member. Thank you, Mia Luca. Welcome. And Marina Nimis has just gifted 1 Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Marina. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm just trying to catch up to the chat right now. So, that's thanks to you guys. I'm sorry it took so long to do these to do this fundraiser. I really wanted to like do it right and try to get as many guests as I could. So ultimately, I'm glad we waited as long as we did, just so that I was able to have all these awesome people on. It was super fun getting to talk to iDubbbz, getting to talk to Humanist Report. Finally got to meet James from Uninformed Leftist, Chris Kunzler. You know, everyone, Bunker Cat, everyone's amazing. Everyone on that. Daniel Mate and Matt Lieb again from Bath Hasbara, who are doing their own another fundraiser, I believe tomorrow. They're doing another live fundraiser, Bath Hasbara. So again, check them out if you want to donate. It's another one of Harley's fundraisers. So do it. Okay. With all that, what is this? Release. Okay, first of all, I'm going to react to some videos of... Yo, Kiko the Fool says, hey, yo, my favorite podcast to listen to while I'm at the laundries. Lol, well, hey, enjoy doing laundry. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get to it, folks. We're going to talk about the British police arresting old people, arresting the elderly in London during a pro-Palestine protest where they were supporting Palestine action, which we talked about with Chris Kunzler, actually. So, but before we get to that, I'm going to give you guys a trigger warning. There's some videos of police brutality, and specifically against women in Germany. So I'm just going to show you guys like how the Germans are handling this, how the British police are handling this. This is what you have to do to defend essentially modern day Nazism, which is Zionism. So trigger warning, this is violent. This is the German police, essentially. And I shouldn't even be showing this, but I think it's important. I mean, this is definitely going to get us dinged and demonetized, but hey. Just punching her in the face. Just like unprovoked, unarmed. You can't do that to people, bro. I'm just going to move myself, sorry. Here. Hope that's okay, guys. That's fucking crazy, though. So he's striking her repeatedly, bro. He is striking her repeatedly. Again, trigger warning. Insane. Yo, we got North Star Radio in the chat. He says 400k views is crazy. Are we talking about H3? Don't, yeah, by the way, topics, folks. H3. The podcast is dying. I'm going to talk about AB's donation to the show and what it means. Moving forward, or does it mean anything moving forward? A lot to talk about today. But this is insane. Look at that shit. Literal Nazis, bro. These are literal Nazis. So, yeah, that's insane. So, yeah, Francesca Albanese, who's a UN special rapporteur, quote tweeted that video and says, as an Italian, as a European, I remind my German friends who produced Nazism as we Italians and Spaniards produced fascism. It already brought Europe to ruins. Once you are responsible for what happens in your country, check your police. Things are spiraling out of control. So yeah, that's fucking insane. Daniel McAdams, this is another video again. Trigger warning, a young woman violently tackled by Berlin police. This grabs her by the neck, bro. By the neck. Like, bro, he could literally break her neck doing this. Like, this is like no fucking joke, man. One more time. Crazy, bro. Insane. Insane. Just for supporting Palestine, bro. Look at these fucking... These are the lengths you have to go to stop people from supporting a fucking just cause. It's insane. It's unacceptable, man. So, sorry for showing you guys this, but it's important that we watch this, like, disgusting footage. There's one more. Again, in Germany. I don't know if this is in Berlin, but German Nazi police are using violence against peaceful pro-Palestine supporters. I hope he's not beating the person in the wheelchair. Is that... I mean, would you be shocked if they went for the person in the wheelchair? Let's see. Trigger warning again. Was that a woman? Was that a woman again? Like, are they just beating women up? I think I saw this guy in another video, bro. Dude, fucking pigs, man. Wait, this guy's just got it. This guy just has a drum with him, bro. He hasn't done anything. Bro, German sounds so violent. It doesn't matter what they're saying. It's like, hey, can I please get a refill for my Coke? It sounds like they're giving orders at a fucking death camp. Insane. Noxolotl asks, did you also see Zionist Alexa Nicholas is suing Kat Tenbarge over the Drake Bell situation, and she lied about Adam being 16? Adam debunked the claim. I'm going to be honest with you, Noxolotl. I have no idea who the fuck these people are. I don't know who Alexa Nicholas is, and I don't know who Kat Tenbarge. I've heard those names, but like I would be lying to you if I told you that I knew what the fuck that story was, or that if I cared. So I saw Ethan talking about some kind of lawsuit and shit. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Europe is fucking insane right now. I have a cousin who's trying to become a European citizen. Bro, you can become a German citizen. Sorry, German citizen. You can't become a German citizen without signing a document that says that you recognize Israel's right to exist. How fucking insane is that shit? Crazy. Now, switching from German police to the British police. Let's go across the pond, yeah? Over to Big Ben. Oh, London. How I could go for a fish and chip, eh? Wouldn't you like a chip, eh? Good old little chippy. Sorry, guys. I love fish and chips, by the way. And mushy peas. I'll have me mushy peas with my chippy. Can I please have me chippy and a little fizzy soda with a little bit of mushy peas and a couple of wedges of lemon? All right. Now, that's the British police going after people for supporting Palestine action, who were like taking proactive action against Israel by like sabotaging weapons deliveries and stuff like that. So they have deemed them like a terrorist organization, or like supporting Palestine action is now punishable by law. So a bunch of people took to the streets to support Palestine action in a mass act of like social disobedience in order to push for like mass arrests, essentially. Hey, I would love to come to London. I've been to London a couple times. I've been to Brighton. I've been to Brighton, voted the most godforsaken place in England. I've visited my friends who went to Sussex University. Was it Sussex? I think it was Sussex University in Brighton. That shit was wild, yo. That was a long time ago, though. And we went to London. Had a good little chippy. I had a nice chippy. Okay, enough chippy talk. So let's see. I have a montage of different kind of old people that they've been arresting. You got blind people. You got people on wheelchairs. Who's this? So they say. Look at that retired nurse. You have a and I love the fact that they're like they're advertising what they are just to make the police and the government look even more ridiculous as they do this. Like, this is literally what you have to do to defend Israel right now. Arrest the elderly, an old nurse, an old hero, literally. Look at that. You have to hold her hand. At least they're not, at least, you know, let's give the British police credit. At least they're not choking this old lady like the Berlin police would have done right now. Y'all know that. All right, that motherfucker would have been, come here, fucking old ass nurse bitch. I'm sorry, guys. No, you nurse bitch. I'm sorry. How do you do like a German? Oh, come here. Horrible, horrible. Okay, anyways. Your days are numbered, you old nurse. Oh, come here, old nurse. We will throw you in the gulag. Well, that's gulags now. That's not even Germany. What am I doing, Anthony? Look at that. Okay, so we got an old nurse. Who else? A reminder that 385 MPs voted for this, and every Lib Dem. Okay, I think this person is like 94 or something. She was like 93 years old. I had another tweet.
How old is Reverend Sue? She's well into her 90s.
No problem. Yeah, of course.
Like, you know, you've lost the war, you've lost the PR battle when you're out here arresting 90-year-old. Like, what is she, a nun? What is this? Again, if this were the German police, they would have fucking let me try. Oh, you'll be eating only sausage. You'll be eating a spicy Kazakrine in prison. Oh, you will see what we will do to you. You'll have to drink a large lager and a spicy Kazakrine.
How old is Reverend Sue?
How old is Reverend Sue? Well, she's old as shit. Reverend Sue's in her 90s, and the police are like, come on, like, even if it's the rules, even if it's the law, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you waive, like, sometimes when things look that bad for you on camera, when ethically, it just feels wrong to arrest a sweet old lady who's literally just protesting against the genocide that Maki's asking to come in. Come on in, Maki. Don't shoot. Maki chewed out the HDMI cable for the TV last time. If you chew out that cable one more time, Maki, you're gone. Let's see if he's going to jump on his little blankie. Oh, he did. Ooh, he did. He's on the blankie. He's on the blankie. Maki going to stick to that blankie. All right, Maki's joining us for a little while at least. Maki, don't you be going. He's going behind the TV. Oh, no. Come here. No. Oh. Right here. I'm going behind the TV. Oh. Oh. Maki is insisting on going behind the TV and chewing through the cable. I literally replaced it today. I had to buy a new, like, 5-meter long cable. So no, Maki. No. Bad boy. Bad boy. Back to that sweet old lady getting arrested. So, I mean, that's crazy, isn't that? Isn't that fucking crazy? We got another person. I oppose genocide. I support Palestine action. So breaking Haringey Independent Socialist Colonel Lot Colette. Is that Colonel? I don't know. Has just been arrested as well. All our solidarity with Lot, a stupendous comrade.
I'm taking you on section 13 terms, okay? You're going to have to come with me, alright? So we'll take this as well, we'll take all your belongings, okay? You mind standing up for me?
I love that they're like just like laying down. So like you need like a bunch of cops to carry them. That's like the most obnoxious thing, but also the most logical thing to do. But I mean, I get it. Hey.
No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's fine. What are your belongings, just so that I know what to take with me, alright? Thank you very much.
You've got the booking.
There's a oh, you guys are giving me advice for like protecting my cables. Brendan Wood says there's a product called Bitter Apple you can put on cables. They don't like citrus. Ooh. There's also Toivo says put wire protection around the wires. I mean, I got to figure something out at some point. But we'll let him back in.
I'm back behind you.
No, you'll have to carry me, please.
All of the stuff that's on.
We can leave that.
Leave that bag. Okay.
Was she like an astronaut? Why is she covered with like astronaut with foil? You know, I mean, I know this shit keeps you warm and stuff, but like, hey.
She's been arrested.
She's been detained and arrested on
You gonna get off the floor and walk by yourself?
No.
Then we can say or do that the reason we get you to walk.
No, I won't be getting off the floor. I think I'll be staying right here, please. I think I'm good laying down right now. I think I'm pretty comfortable.
This square over to the section. Do you understand that if you do not walk, you may have to be carried, and that may be uncomfortable. We'll do our best to make it safe.
Crazy, bro. I mean, look at all the cops. Look at all these fucking people here to arrest.
May hurt a little bit on your arm. Okay, all right.
The elderly, essentially. So let's watch him. Let's watch him do the carrying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. She needs 4 cops instead of just being escorted by 1 police officer or 2. She's got 4 of them. That's how you do it. That's so funny, bro. That's so awesome. Chris Groves, no, I'm saving H3 for a little bit. Chill around, folks. Let's have some fun. H3's coming. You hungry drama fiends. That's great. That's so funny. Okay, who else? We're almost done with the montage. Another lady in a wheelchair. Look at that. Look at that. Danger to society, folks. A danger to society. She's got 2 canes. Look at that. You know what you could do with these canes? That's what happens when you support Israel, folks. You support Israel, you arrest ladies in wheelchairs. I hope this is all worth it, Netanyahu. I hope this is all worth it, Israeli society. This is a nice little montage, I believe. So because they're saying that they support Palestine action, that is what is getting them arrested. If you're wearing like a Palestine action T-shirt or anything that supports vocally Palestine action, that is now illegal. So people are making a point out of it.
Give thanks for your sacrifice. Honor in the
Lady, you're doing it wrong. Lay on the ground. They'll need like 4 men to get you.
Out the way! Get out the way now!
Crazy, bro. Oh, little montage. But first, folks, it gets even more insane. We've retired. Oh, is that the nurse? Oh, we've seen this lady. We've seen this lady. And this one's the craziest one. A blind and disabled man has been arrested and charged under the Terrorism Act for holding up a sign that reads, "I oppose genocide, I support Palestine action." Look at this.
Free Palestine.
Can you get any lower?
He doesn't even have, his eyes are missing, bro. This man's eyes are literally missing, folks. And look at that. No shame. No shame.
Free Palestine.
And that hero is chanting free Palestine as they're dragging him away in his wheelchair, bro. Like, what a fucking hero. You sweet old man. You sweet British man with these fat, rosy cheeks that just need to be like, I just want to squeeze him. I just want to grab his cheeks and give him a big old squeeze, okay? What a sweet man.
Can you get any lower?
He's got his little cane, he's got a little tie, he's all dressed up, you know what I mean? He's got a little shirt on, his little jacket. He wore all his nice clothes to come out and support Palestine. I love this old man. What a sweet man. I want him to give me a Werther's original candy, and I want to take it from him and be like, "Thank you, grandfather. Thank you, grandpa." Like, "But I'm not your grandfather." I'll be like, "Listen, just pretend for a little bit, okay? Let me live this fantasy, sweet old man. Now give me the fucking candy." What a sweet man. Oh, that's a nice comment. Attack of the Hank says, "Even the blind can see this for what it is." Exactly. What a beautiful and thoughtful comment. Papa Jacka, who's been a member for 4 months, says, "Haven't caught a live stream in a minute. Much love, Habibi, and free Palestine all the time." Let's fucking go, Papa Jacka. Thank you. Thank you. If you want an extra long one, catch the 14-hour live stream that we did a couple days ago supporting Palestine. All right. Right, the tie. He looks so cute. He's such an adorable man. Okay, so, I mean, that's it. I don't know what's happening in London right now. These people are losing their fucking minds. German police, British police, beating up women, arresting old blind people, people in wheelchairs, old nurses and doctors. But, I mean, hey, that's how far you have to go to, you know, what you got to do to defend the Zionist regime. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Okay. Do I want to do this out of order a little bit? I want to talk about that baseball thing really quickly because I don't know what it is with you Americans and your baseballs. But there's also a bunch of Zionist stuff that we're going to talk about. Then we're going to get to H3. So you H3 fiends, there's about like 25 minutes, I would say, of content before we get to that. Maybe less. Okay, let's do the baseball story, then back to Zionist stuff. Okay, let's take a little break. Because I look, I didn't talk about that other like billionaire or millionaire who stole the baseball hat from the child. But like, is it like every week where you Americans have a controversy at a baseball game? What is it with these balls and these hats? Jesus, you like, you know what I mean? And it's like adults fighting with children over baseballs and like memorabilia. What is happening? Nola Magnolia has just gifted 5 Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Nola. North Star Radio says sports are back, baby. I guess, is that what it is? Okay, so breaking. Meet Cheryl Richardson Wagner, the Phillies Karen who berated a dad kid over a baseball caught on camera at the Phillies Marlins game. Time to hold her accountable. Wait, wasn't there like a... Wait, I found the update to this one. So they actually gave the kid like a bat and whatever. So okay, here it is. Where's the OG video? I love the dad's reaction here is so funny to me. Like the dad's like I get she scared you, but like come on, man. Anyways. So she's like, you took the ball, it's my ball. He's like, no, you know, we took the ball. He's like, okay, kid, just give her the ball. This lady's annoying. Okay, so anyways. Thought I had it. Oh, so there, wait, there's the other one. Okay, yeah, so here's a better video.
The ball hit the fan. Oh, the Phillies. The ball hit the fan.
Look, it does look like he may have grabbed it out of her hand. To be fair, he does look like... The
ball hit the fan.
Or like maybe she touched it or some shit. Look, who gives a fuck?
The Phillies fan came...
He gave it to a kid at the end of the day.
Came in and he stole it from another Phillies fan. Oh, she can't believe it. Whoa. Oh.
But again, that reaction. What is that?
Easy. Oh, yeah. Yup. We have a little infighting here.
You know, he did give it to who I would assume is his son, maybe.
Okay.
Did give it to the youngster.
They're still oh, dude, they love their drama at these baseball games, huh?
This lady's got...
They're like they've cut away from the game. Like, let's see what's happening with this baseball over here. So this father and this woman are having a dispute over a baseball. Like the dude, like just, I don't know anything about like baseball rules. The dude like just hit her home run in the back. I don't know. You know what I mean? They're like running around the field. He ran to second base. He ran to third base. I'm sure that's what you baseball fans love. So that's going on there. They're like, look at this. Shall the boy get the baseball back? Will the father slap the woman? Like what?
Got to get it under control. Look at the girl in the background, in the left-hand side of the screen. She's laughing. All right. Ugh. What is going on?
Hey guys, well I'm out here in the outfield and you hear all those cheers? That's all the fans are very excited because the Marlins, what we caught on our, television screens, on our cameras, guys, was a kid his home run ball being taken away from him. So the Marlins wanted to make sure that he had a little prize pack and some baseballs to make up for the incident that we caught a little bit earlier on our games.
Oh my God, they love being dramatic, dude.
So you see, the young man's very excited. He's got a baseball there for both himself and his sister, as well as a goodie bag full of other goodies here.
Are these like actual game balls or just like some random generic baseball? That's not what the kid wants. The kid wanted the game ball.
Guys, so again, really good to see. And you see the fans all around here in the outfield. They're cheering. They're very excited that this young man has been given a baseball.
There you go.
So,
See
very
that?
Cool by the Marlins.
Listen,
very, very nice gesture.
This is good.
Yo, baseball fucking sucks. I've been to one baseball game when I was in the States. I just walked around the stadium, ate and drank, bro. Everyone did that. No one was watching the game.
Good stuff. Good things happen to good
great.
people.
I mean,
great job. A tip of the cap to them. That is fabulous. Oh, look at that. That's great. See, even Phillies fans.
Look. I mean, look. How do we know he didn't steal the ball, though? I mean, they're saying good things happen to good people. Maybe he did actually steal it from that lady. Maybe she has been done an injustice. How will we know? But anyway, so the kid, yeah, they did make it up to him eventually. Like, He met up with a player who smacked the ball into the thing. He gave him a signed bat, whatever. Oh, how sweet. The kid got his baseball. He can now play catch with his father in the front yard. You know, the most American thing there is. Let's play catch, son. Oh, father. I mean, it's not even challenging. What's fun about catch? What is it about catch? Anyways. Maybe a lot of you played catch with your parents when you were children. I don't want to desecrate your childhood memories. So, the internet went crazy as they do. And people started criticizing the dad, like, why did the dad do this? Why did he give her the ball? Why didn't he yell at her? Whatever the fuck. So this lady's defending him, and a lot of people took to Twitter to defend the father. Rispy Business says maybe he didn't feel like fighting with a crazy lady over a ball. He and his family are there to enjoy a baseball game, not get into a yelling match with a Karen, especially when everything ends up being recorded. She's the one who came out looking like an asshole. We got Safety. Has just become a member of the Do Not Warriors. Thank you so much, Safety, for supporting the channel. Welcome to the family. So people are, you know, being extra. Oh, so yeah, she was responding to Dr. X, who said, that man just showed he has no balls. No pun intended. So she's defending him like, hey, he doesn't want to get into a fight. But anyways, I enjoyed this meme kind of. I don't know who the fuck spotted this photo. Who got this fucking picture? But like, yeah, she looks fucking insane. If this is a real photo... that looks bad. She looks batshit crazy, bro. Looking at that, like she's not doing herself any favors. And with that haircut, like, listen, I'm not here to shame anyone for how they choose to style their hair, but lady, like this hair is an offense. This is an affront to society. You cannot walk around having this. What's on her tooth? Is it like a tooth gem? Is someone just fucking with her? What is this? But yeah, she does look like. And look, I do not support AI slop. I hate AI content. I fucking hate it. I hate AI in general. But I did see this AI video, which I'm going to give you a trigger warning. Fits into the Gollum theme. Look, that one got me. I'm not going to lie. That one was kind of well made. So, trigger warning, AI slop coming your way. But it's very fitting. So here we go. I don't know why it's getting me, dude. Oh my God, man. Just the transition. She looks like a regular person, and as she slowly becomes more and more like Gollum, it's so disturbing. Oh my God. I gave you guys a trigger warning, right? This is so fucking bad. Oh my God, bro. Bro, it got me, man. Look, she really does look like her, though. That's her, man. Oh, my God. Okay, anyways, enough of this stupid baseball shit. Fucking baseball, you Americans. This lady's obviously canceled now. That's it. Just don't catch the ball. If I see a ball coming my way at a baseball game, bro, the first thing I'm going to do is find the nearest child and give it to him. I don't want to keep it. I want none of the smoke. It's not worth it. I don't give a fuck about baseball. If I catch a baseball, like, if I catch it by mistake, I don't want to catch it. I'm going to try to avoid it like the fucking plague. But if I do catch a fucking ball, bro, I'm going to look for the nearest child and just hand it to him like, yo, I'm good. I don't want none of this shit. Keep me out of it. Yeah, her fingers are crazy looking, right? So that's a real photo, the top one? What is this, dude? Freaky. Maki, no. You're being a bad boy. Okay, what do we got next? Some Zionist stuff. Again, more trigger warnings, folks. Let me just take a second to open up them links. Lump. Got a lot of stuff to look at here, but it should, I mean, fun stuff, of course, folks. Fun stuff. I ain't here to cheat you. And there's some stuff that I haven't even seen. I just saw the tweets and I'm just saving them. Settler kids. Oh, I'm sure you guys saw these little fuckers. Little shits. Little assholes, bro. This fucking country. We almost there. Okay. We got some weird Zionist stuff happening. Let's go. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Hello, world.
Oh, hello, lady. What else? What else? What else? Ooh, this lady's a fucking badass. Okay, let's go. We're ready. We ready. Here's a tweet that was just put out. Coming soon. This is by Daniel, who is a Lions of Zion organization. And when you click on his profile, He's a Jewish Zionist psych student until October 7th. Now a justice fighter, proud to troll lies pro-Israel. So, I mean, this is like a super Israeli Zionist kind of dude, you know what I mean? And this is what he posted. Coming soon, this is the map of Greater Israel, which obviously includes Lebanon, Syria, half of Saudi Arabia, Iraq. This is why when people are like, just let Hezbollah disarm. Just disarm. You don't need a resistance. Israel, you can trust Israel. Be friends and allies with Israel. It's like, no, we see shit like this every fucking day on Twitter, bro. These people want our fucking country. They want our fucking land. They're not even, it's not even a fucking secret. Netanyahu took this fucking photo to the UN, bro. Okay? Manus Arcade sends $5 and says, you want to squeeze what, bro? TMI, we don't need to hear your secret bedroom pastimes. Are you talking about me squeezing the old man's cheeks? Why is that weird? He's adorable. He's a sweet old man, and I want his Werther's Originals. So, like, Jesus, I don't want to... Yeah, Brendan Wood is also starving. Sahtenya, Brendan. Hope you get to eat something good. I can't eat until I'm done. This is fucking crazy. Breaking. Israel has signed a $45 million deal with Google and YouTube. Under the agreement, Google and YouTube will run Israel's propaganda ads, particularly related to the Gaza. Oh my God, Maki, what are you doing? Maki just took down the cafe. Let's see. Maki, what are you doing? Maki, why are you being a bad boy? Oh, don't damage it. Behind me. I'll put it on. There we go. How about that? Let's have some fun. Let's go. You see what you did, Maki? You did a good thing, actually. All right. Now we're repping. Maki, stop playing with cables. So let me actually look up. I want to look like at an article. Google Israel ads. Okay, so yeah, it's not like just some kind of a fake tweet. This is from Dropsite News. Google's $45 million contract with Netanyahu's office to spread Israeli propaganda. Google is in the middle of a 6-month, $45 million contract to amplify propaganda with Netanyahu's office. The contract describes Google as a key entity in supporting the prime minister's messaging. What scares me about this is this essentially going to make YouTube crack down on creators like myself, like Hassan, like anyone who is pro-Palestine, and demonetize our videos, demonetize our channels in general. Basically remove any incentive to make any, like, you can't make a living doing this, essentially. Like, they don't want us to, they want to basically stop you from fucking making content, bro. They're trying to silence you. So is this just, are they just investing in ads and that's all it is? Or do they want to influence the kind of content that YouTube pushes on their channel? So that is what honestly is very concerning. Let's try. No, thank you. Not right now. On March 2nd, 2025, hours after the Israeli government announced the blockade of all food, medicine, fuel, and other humanitarian supplies from entering Gaza, lawmakers in Jerusalem demanded answers not on the devastating human toll of such a decision, but on how Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office was preparing to handle the public reactions fallout. Yeah, let's just jump to that. Other Israeli government ads on Google's platform accuse the United Nations. So the existence of an Israeli Google ads campaign to discredit the UN's primary ad agency for Palestinian refugees, UNRWA, was similarly reported by Wired last year. Hadas Maiman, okay. Okay, this seems to just be more money for campaigns. Oh, Maki's back behind the TV. God, this kitty, folks. Okay. Put him on the blankie again. Just stay on the blankie. Okay, I have some super chats. I'm going to catch up to those in a second. But I mean, honestly, this YouTube shit is fucking crazy, man. And as someone who currently makes a living on YouTube, you can imagine how fucking scary it is to think that they are pocketing $45 million from the government that is currently genociding my neighbors, trying to take over Lebanon. And yeah, I don't feel great about it, to be honest with you guys. Where am I supposed to go? Like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? The ads have aired in response to, so records show that the Israeli government similarly spent $3 million for an advertising campaign with X. The ads have aired in response to increasing global outcry. So, okay, look, I guess it's just them spending more money on advertising. And you know Google isn't going to say fucking no to that. You know Google is happy to fucking pocket that money. Now, not that wants to go for the cable. But anyways. That's a shitty update. This is kind of crazy. Hasbara agent Brandon Tatum tells Netanyahu how happy he is that his Christian congregation was only spit on once during their visit to Israel. You can't make this shit up. Now, as you guys know, we've seen a lot of videos of Israelis spitting on Christians while the... Go here. These cats are not us chewing on the HDMI cable. Anyways, this is making things hot. There we go. Best of both worlds. Let's watch this fucking idiot.
So if you actually talk to the majority of Christians, talk to them, you'll see what they say. They say Israel is the only place where we're respected and protected.
Motherfucker, this motherfucker says that as me, a Lebanese Christian. We're fucking right next door to Israelis, and he's out there fucking saying that Christians are only safe in Israel when they literally get fucking spit on. Look, you fucking donkey, you fucking piece of shit, fucking genocidal fucking devil, bro. Look, bro. We need some famous Lebanese guy to go fucking on all these fucking podcasts, bro, and fucking change people's perception. Like, what is this?
And I can attest to that as a Christian who went to Israel. I spent 2 weeks there with the church, and we had an incredible time. We had only one incident where a small child spit on one of the pastors, and immediately after there was an adult that came by and said, "That's not a representation of who we are. You know, we love you guys. You guys are always welcome here." And I have to say, no adults gave us any grief. We had
no adults spit on us. Just one child spit on us. And yeah, we're cool with it. It was great. We love Israel. We love the tolerance in Israel.
No issues whatsoever in our experience there. It was actually an amazing experience.
And in Israel,
guys, I promise you, in Lebanon, if you come here as a Christian, no one's going to spit on you. In fact, there's a lot of Christians here. 30% of the population is Christian. Okay, so all this fucking insanity that Israel's the only safe place for Christians. They fucking butchered countless Christians in Gaza, destroyed countless churches, killed countless priests and fucking nuns. So they are the enemy of anything that is fucking good in this fucking world, bro, or any religion, bro. Just kind of insane shit. One quick moment, we got some super chats in here. Madness Arcade, I just joined and heard squeezing cheeks, bro. I didn't have the context. Well, now you have the context. Madness also sends another 5 and says, did you see that 1,200 actors have signed to boycott any film industry connections to Israel? Also talk about the Hind movie. See link from the Hind movie. We're going to talk about it later this week. Marina Nimitz sends 5 and said, not related, but Anthony, you should play Thank Goodness You're Here. It's a British style funny cartoonish game that you'll love the accent. Ooh, I'm down. Marina, thank you so much for the generous dono. Okay, guys, back to the video. So anyways, this guy's happy that, hey, Israelis only spit on me once when I was there. I love Israel. Falafel in Tel Aviv is the best. This one. This is infuriating. 2 young settlers were filmed attacking a Palestinian in the occupied West Bank. The role of children in settler attacks has been a divisive topic in Israeli society, as in June, when a 14-year-old Israeli boy was hospitalized after attacking Israeli troops in a settler riot.
لا تضرب. اسكت اسكت. ارتكابي ارتكابي ارتكابي. انت مغيم الداي. ارتكابي. انت مغيم الداي.
Look at these little fucking pieces of shit brats, bro. Little bratty little kid. Look at this fucking... I mean, oh, look, guys. He looks like a little Neanderthal. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? What is this hair? Why do you look like this, bro? Okay, so the kid says, La tudrub. So this is a Palestinian kid telling him, don't hit. Like, what? Don't hit us. La tudrub. Don't hit. And this little shit right here doesn't give a fuck. Look at this little fucking... It's from fucking New Jersey, bro. Like, guaranteed this kid's from New Jersey. Punches the man. And obviously, I mean, okay, obviously this is a kid. The man's not going to harm him. But, like, even if this guy was an adult and he punched the man, if the guy lays a hand on this fucking settler, the IDF is going to come and fucking murder him and his whole fucking family. So, like, they just have to sit there and take it, essentially. Palestinians have to sit there and take the fucking abuse and harassment from these little fucking pieces of shit. Dude, I just want to grab a razor and shave their hair, bro. That's all I want to do. I just want to grab a pair of clippers and fucking just remove that hair. It's so bad. It is so unacceptably bad. This one in particular. Like, have you seen the Crudes? He looks like Crude Jr. Little brat. Jim D. Dukers sends a very generous $10 super chat and says, howdy, Anthony. Howdy, do not worry, nation. Well, Jim D. Dukers, folks, was one of the VIP donors. And Jim donated like a $500 donation or something, if I'm not mistaken, to the charity. It was insanely generous. W's in the chat for Jim D. Dukers, folks. One of our greatest members and one of our beloved colonels of the Do Not Warriors. Insane children. Insane. Ooh, this lady. I didn't even watch this. I saw someone share this on Twitter. Let's watch it together. Listen carefully. We don't care.
Hello, world. How are you? I have a quick little message for you from the Israeli people. We do not care what you say or think. We don't need you to like us. You guys are virtue signaling at best. You do not care. A message for you from the Israeli people. Hello, world. How are you? I have a quick little message for you from the Israeli people. We do not care what you say or think. We don't need you to like us. You guys are virtue signaling at best. You do not care about innocent Palestinians dying, and this is why you do not condemn Hamas. The same oppressor that came on October 7th into Israel, breached the border, slaughtered thousands of people, took hostages.
Oh, I got distracted. Safety sent a $20 super chat. Very generous, and says, this is for you to buy. Thank goodness you're here. Game of the year. Okay, fuck it. That's it. We're going to do it. Just remind me. I need to remember to buy that game. Let me... you know what? Let's interrupt this. We're going to watch this video from the beginning. Let me just go to Steam right now and add it to my list. Steam. Thank goodness you're here. We don't want to forget that, do we, folks? Thank goodness you're here. Yeah, that's not the Game of the Year one. This one's $10. They have Time Flies bundle. Wait, thank goodness you're here, Game of the Year. Because I'll forget, folks. Looks like you got gypped out of an extra 10, my dude. Okay, I'm just going to add it to my list so that I don't forget. Or just to the card. So there we go. Lovely. Thank goodness you're here. That sounds fun. Thank you so much, Safety. That's very, very sweet of you. Very generous. And thank you, Medina, for the suggestion. You guys tag teaming this. Okay. Back to that lady.
Hello, world. How are you? I have a quick little message for you from the Israeli people. We do not care what you say or think. We don't need you to like us.
We don't like you, so that's great. And we also don't need to like you.
You guys are virtue signaling.
Unless, you know, YouTube gets... completely bought out by the Israelis. In that case, you can still go fuck yourselves. I'll fucking stream on fucking Kick. Oh, no, I wouldn't. I would have to... I don't know where the fuck I would stream. Let's start a new streaming service, folks.
Signaling at best. You do not care about innocent Palestinians dying, and this is why you do not condemn Hamas. The same oppressor that came on October 7th into Israel, breached the border, slaughtered thousands of people, took hostages, and still refused to give them away, even though he knows that will be the end to this war.
Oh yeah, they literally have Hamas have made every single concession you can imagine. They have literally been like, yo, we'll give up everything, take all the hostages, we'll give up reign of Gaza. Look, they just fucking want Gaza, bro. Okay, they already have plans to build fucking condos and shit. So that's it. It's over. Stop pretending. You don't have to anymore.
You guys don't care about innocent people. You just care about hating Jews. So we do.
Oh, that's it. Of course, we just care about hating the Jews. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. I mean, what the fuck, bro? That's all they have. That's all they have. And look at her sitting like, I mean, she's sitting comfortably with her 55 or 65-inch television, you know what I mean? Probably air-conditioned, while Palestinians are fucking dying to get some fucking frying oil and tahini. Did you see what Mohsen was able to get with the money we sent? Canned tomatoes and tuna, and they're fucking lucky to get that. Look at where you're sitting. Be fucking thankful. You have something called bomb shelters. You fucking psycho.
Don't care if you are going to hate us because we have to finish a war we did not start. We will finish this.
Oh, yeah, this didn't start. Oh, we know you're gonna finish it. Oh, we know. You finished the slaughter. We know you're fucking ready to finish it. I can see it in your crazy fucking Zionist eyes.
With your support or without your support. Because this...
Bro, I just love the fact that wherever these people go now, the world fucking hates them. The world fucking hates Israelis, man.
This is an existential war. It's important for our existence to demolish Hamas. I know it might make you feel uncomfortable. You're seeing videos and photos that are engineered to make you feel bad by Gaza would. But the reality is...
Oh, Gaza would. Engineered. How can you cure this society from this disease they have? How can you cure these people? Like, they literally see children dying and they're like, oh, it's just Gaza would. How do you reverse that level of brainwashing? I'm serious. Like, how do you do that? Can someone come back from that level of brainwashing? Or, in this case, has it just gone way too far?
You feeling bad doesn't affect us at all. Because while you're sitting on your comfortable couches all the way in the West, we are the ones that are actually going to be living with the consequences of leaving Hamas in power. So if you really want this war to end, you should really advocate for Hamas to release the hostages and surrender. Until then, you can hate...
They've offered to release the fucking hostages countless times, you fucking psychos, man. Stop it. It's honestly, like, it's a shame that she's wearing the Star of David. Like, these people, these fucking insane people are speaking in the name of Jewish people, and they are doing such a disservice. They are such an insult to the religion of Judaism, bro. They are such an insult to Moses. They are such an insult to what it means to be a Jewish person. They are such an insult to the people that were butchered and slaughtered in the Holocaust and who actually saw what the shit was firsthand and who are now doing it to other fucking people. I refuse to believe that this fucking woman, bro, represents Jewish people. I refuse to believe it. Doesn't matter how hard they try to convince us, how hard they try to conflate the two, how many times they fucking call us anti-Semites, bro. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm never gonna conflate the two. Let's do not wear. It's like when fucking Christian extremists do the most atrocious violence and wear a cross and say that they're doing it in the name of Christ. It's like when Muslim fundamentalists do the most atrocious things and say that it's in the name of Islam. This is the same fucking shit that they're doing, man. Wearing a Star of David and then spewing out all this fucking garbage. You can try. Nice try, lady. It's not going to work. And people like Ethan Klein, always trying to conflate Zionism and Judaism. You can keep trying. You can keep calling us anti-Semites as much as you want. Ain't nobody falling for that shit. No one's falling for that shit again.
Away. You can do your hate hubs against Jews and Zionists, boycott our products, not the ones that actually matters, by the way, but you can keep hating away.
What is it? Boycott our products.
Boycott our products.
Boycott? It's called a boycott. You dumb fucking Zionist. Look, I'm not going to say the B word. I mean, for her, I could. But I mean, you know.
Not the ones that actually matters.
A boycott? What's a boycott?
To release the hostages and surrender. Until then, you can hate away. You can do your hate hubs against Jews and Zionists, boycott our products, not the ones that actually matters, by the way, but you can keep hating away. We'll be fine with that. We'll much rather be hated by you and alive than loved by you and have October 7th happen to us again. Let's not forget, Hamas did promise that they will do October 7th again and again and again in the first.
October 7th was just revenge for all the shit you've done to them. You dumb motherfuckers. You fucking genocidal fucking colonialist fucking pieces of fucking cancer, bro. Cancer. Look, they're a cancer.
Give an opportunity. Can't let that happen. So if you want to hate away. We really
cool. I'm taking that deal. You guys taking that deal with me? I'm gonna fucking hate the shit out of you, lady. Now that she's given me her consent to hate her, I'm gonna hate you freely. I'm so happy to hate you. It's so fun to hate Israelis. It's a fun pastime. It's a fun hobby. And honestly, when I meet people that don't hate Israel at this point, I don't want to be their friend. Like, you have to hate Israel to be in my circle at this point. If you don't fucking hate Israel, I don't want to fucks with you, bro. Like, it's part of the prerequisites. Akeshi sends $5. Thank you so much, Akeshi, and says, so much restraint against those brats. My Latina self would have had the chancla out. Oh my God, bro, I would have kicked those kids. I would have fucking kicked those two brats into the fucking stratosphere. I'm still young enough, I guess. I'm not a dad or something. I could kick them. Nola Magnolia says sends 100 Egyptian pounds and says, adding to the PC game fund. Also, I'd love to see you play the OG Oregon Trail PC game. What's Oregon Trail? What's that? Is that like me just hiking in Oregon? Is that like Truck Simulator, but like hiking simulator? That sounds fun. Madness Arcade sends another $5 and says, won't be able to go to the Pokemon event next year because of family stuff. Hope you go for the both of us. Madness, I would love to. If I go to the Pokemon event, I will live stream it just for you. Dizzle McFizzle sends $5 and says, here's a 5 spot for some treats for Maki and Nata. Meow meow. Well, thank you so much. Nata, Maki's here. Maki, you hear that? Oh, look at his little butt. Look at Maki's little butt. Oh, little Maki. Maki, you're getting treats from Dizzle McFizzle. Thank you so much, Dizzle. We love you so much. And did I miss anything else? Veronica H. Song says, my mom is screaming in the background. Don't speak in my name. Oh, I know, Veronica. We know you ain't nothing like these freaks. And say hi to your mom. We're sure she's lovely. And she's nothing like these insane freaks as well. Couple of more live chats. Tobus Dogwalker sends $2 and says, Brother Claire, Obscure 33, French curse words. Ooh, Obscure 33. I heard it's really good, right? But I heard that it's also it's what is it called? Turn-based. I don't play turn-based games, but I heard it's really good, so we will look into playing that. There's a lot of games to play. Jim D. Duker sends another 10. Very generous. Thank you, Jim. He says, Anthony, using the word gyp is an ethnic slur against the Romani people. Europeans called us gypsies because they thought we were Egyptian when we originate. And did I say gypped? Did I use the word gypped? Using the word gypped is an ethnic slur against them, because I know it is, and I might have used it in the past, and someone has already corrected me on that. So if I said it again, I do very much apologize. It's an ethnic slur against the Romani people. Europeans called us gypsies because they thought we were Egyptian when we originate in Rajasthan. Please correct me when I said it, how I said it, because yeah, I should not say that. I've been corrected before, I think. I can't remember, but I definitely know that. I know that it's a bad, that I'm not supposed to say that. I just can't remember when I said it, which is even fucked, because that means I just said it without even thinking.
Really don't care. Yeah, hope you have a great day. Maybe throw your phone to the garbage. Doesn't matter which phone, by the way, like most phones are created by Israeli technology. But yeah, bye.
Crazy lady. Oh yeah, just send me like the time code. I'll check it out later. Okay, so that lady's done. Yeah, of course, guys. I'm never gonna die on the hill of using an insulting word. So this is fucking weird. This is someone from MTV's like the Lebanese news network, and they went. I guess they're at like the fucking White House, and they asked Trump about like the weapons, about Hezbollah's weapons and stuff, and like the way he asked the question is so fucking funny. Check that out.
Question about Lebanon. Hezbollah refuses to hand over its weapon to the Lebanese government. Question about Lebanon. Hezbollah.
And by the way, this tweet I got that from Borat. He doesn't even know what country he's talking about.
Refuses to hand over its weapon to the Lebanese government. What is the Iran ally Hezbollah refuses to hand over?
He could have just said, he said who does? He could have just said Hezbollah, but he had to say the Iran allied. So MTV is like a very Christian right-wing extremist TV network, so like they fucking hate Hezbollah. Their dream is for like a civil war to start between the army and Hezbollah, or for like Israel to come in and destroy Hezbollah. They're that part of the Lebanese community. Like they hate Hezbollah. They want them to go. They would love it if the Israelis did it. They would love it if the Lebanese military did it. They would love it if they themselves could do it, but they're too weak. Like the militia, I'm sorry if anyone here is watching me is a Lebanese forces fan. Like the Lebanese forces militia in front of Hezbollah would get stepped on within like 6 minutes, I think. So. But it's their dream to kill them. So this is a TV. They have essentially a whole propaganda TV network. And every Lebanese political party has their own TV network. That's what's so cool. Hezbollah has their own TV channel. The Aounis have their own channel. The Lebanese forces have their own channel. So everybody watches their own little news network. It's kind of like in the States, essentially. You know what I mean?
Question about Lebanon. Hezbollah refuses to hand over its weapon to the Lebanese government. What is the Iran ally Hezbollah refuses to hand over its weapon?
We'll respond to that later. What a cuck, bro. Why are you even there, man? Asking this dumbass fucking question. Can't even, like, look, I don't want to shame how the guy speaks English, but like, if you're in the States as like a correspondent to speak to the president, can't you send someone who knows how to who speaks a lick of English? What the fuck is this? What horrible. Jim, thank you so much for clarifying that in the live chat, by the way. Nola Magnolia says, loving the Oregon Trail fandom in chat right now. So is that really like just a hiking game? That would be so funny. And Bad Pierogi gifted 1 Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Bad Pierogi. Okay, we're almost at the H3 stuff. I know you guys are dying. I have some David Packerman stuff that I might skip. Oh, I think the person... I'm heading out. I'll give him one more chance. If his next stream doesn't talk about what was said in the title, I'll unsubscribe. I don't need to be subbed to a clickbaiter, because I think that might be the same person. I'm gonna get to it. Is someone in the live chat saying they're gonna unsubscribe because of the... That's so fucking funny. Be patient. God, you fucking crazies. Don't you guys know how it works? You've set a main topic. You set a main topic, Kazum, or Kazumi, okay? And then you make people wait for it. Because then if you just talk about the main thing at the beginning, everyone jumps off the live stream. Don't you know anything about entertainment, about keeping people's attention? You put the main thing at the end. Or else no one watches. Everyone just watches the beginning. Why do I have to explain that? Why does that need explaining? That is how entertainment works. You watch the Avengers, and then you get to the climax at the end. They don't start with the battle against Thanos. They build up to it. You lead up to the thing that you want to see. You lead up to it, my friend. Okay. Now, Nour sent me a comment that someone is in the live chat complaining that I take too long to get to my topics. That person always complains, which is like, don't you understand what we're doing? Anyways. Oh, we're almost done. This badass Australian lady. Let's drop some W's in the chat for her already, because look at this.
Wait. No. Long live Hamas. Long live the resistance. And I just want to check out the back of your t-shirt. Yeah. Get it. Yeah, calling for death to people.
So she's like, long live Hamas. Let's just watch it again, because she's so fucking awesome.
Wait. No. Long live Hamas. Long live the resistance. And I just want to check out the back of your t-shirt. Yeah.
She's got the finger. She's like, did you get it? Did you? I love how excited she's like, did you get it? Oh, you think you're threatening me with your phone? You think you're a dingo about to eat my baby? You think I'm scared of your phone?
Get it. Yeah, calling for death to people. Such a peaceful... Fuck Israel. Such a peaceful person. Fuck Israel. Zionist Updates.
Like, I love that person. Like, oh, you're such a peaceful person. Like, the lady doesn't get. It's like, fuck Israel. Stop with the fucking purity test. Like, oh, don't be fucking talking about peace as an Israeli. Like, I'm sorry, as a Zionist, what business do you have being like, oh, you're so peaceful? Like, fuck you, bro. Go back to fucking genociding children like you're fucking doing. Don't go back to doing that, but like, they're doing it anyways. You know what I mean? Like, don't be fucking talking about that shit when you're fucking butchering people on a daily basis. Just shut the fuck up about it. And I love that she's wearing a death to the IDF shirt. Now, Australia has a massive Lebanese population. By the way, there's like millions of Lebanese people there. Maybe this lady's Lebanese. I'm not saying that she is, but you know, she could be.
No.
She's like, no. You're not getting away with that. You're not getting away with that like the dingo got away with my baby.
No. Wait. No. Long live Hamas. Long live the resistance. And I just want to check out the back of your t-shirt. Yeah. Get it.
Dude, that lady's such a G. That lady is such a fucking G. Yeah, just get it.
Calling for death to people. Such a peaceful... Fuck Israel. Such a peaceful person. Fuck Israel. Wait.
Okay, so she's awesome. And finally, this is fucking crazy. Gato Fumador shared this. Said an organization called Stop Anti-Semitism trying to defund a Holocaust museum in order to line its own pockets instead is maybe the most Israeli thing I've ever seen. So this is a post from the Holocaust Museum in LA that said, never again can't only mean never again for Jews. Great post. They mean that, you know, if it can't happen to us, if when we say as Jews that never again, we will never be genocided again, it can't just mean us. It means we will never allow another genocide, another Holocaust to happen. Brilliant post. We need more stuff like that. You know what I mean? Jewish people standing in solidarity with what's happening in Gaza against Zionism, against the Holocaust. They also posted this: Jews must not let the trauma of our past silence our conscience. Again, brilliant post. These people they're cooking with these posts. You know what I mean? They're cooking. Standing with humanity does not betray our people. It honors them. Again, another brilliant post. Standing with humanity does not betray our people. It honors them. Who would disagree with that? Well, Stop Anti-Semitism does, and they responded to this on their Instagram comments. Donors seeing this, please DM us. We're happy to help redirect your giving our way. an org that focuses solely on the Jewish people and fighting the bigotry we face. So they're not happy that the Holocaust Museum in Los Angeles is telling people to, hey, maybe don't turn a blind eye to what's happening in Palestine because it's happened to us. And as Jewish people and as people that have lived the Holocaust not that long ago, we should know exactly what this means and what this means to our people. But no, Stop Anti-Semitism does not fuck with that. But what's even worse, like, you can expect these fuckers to leave that kind of comment, but what's worse is that it actually worked. And the Holocaust Museum in LA had to issue this fucking clarification, bro. Look how shameful this fucking is. I hope you guys can read this. I'm going to read it for you. Holocaust Museum LA, the first survivor-founded and oldest Holocaust museum in the country, is committed to its core mission to educate, commemorate, and inspire. We recently posted an item on social media that was part of a pre-planned social media campaign intended to promote inclusivity and community that was easily open to misinterpretation by some to be a political statement reflecting the ongoing situation in the Middle East. That was not our intent. It has been removed to avoid any further confusion. We promise to do better, and we will ensure that posts in the future are more thoughtfully designed and thoroughly vetted. More thoughtfully designed to what? Make it clear that Jewish people have the right to fucking butcher people? You want to clarify that? Oh, no. When we say never again, we actually just mean just never again for Jewish people. That's what we mean. We're sorry. We made it seem like we were okay with defending other people from being genocided, but no. We're just mean ourselves. We're just talking about the Jews. That's it. We have taken actions internally to ensure that our message always remains clear and reflective of our mission to inspire humanity through truth. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Again, this is what they said. Never again can't only mean never again for Jews. Jews must not let the trauma of our past silence our conscience. Standing with humanity does not betray our people. It honors them. They had to fucking issue an apology, bro, because people were too fucking pissy. Zionists got upset. Bat Pierogi just gifted another Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Bat Pierogi. And Ellen, who's been a member for 3 months, says Oregon Trail is an old-ass educational game. Most USians played in computer lab. It's Manifest Destiny Apple II version, only sanitized and fun. Oh, okay. And Veronica H. Song sends another 6 shekels and says, I don't see Bucky around because you are the Avengers. Thank you so much. Veronica, we love you. Let me check out. What's that game called again? Just before I forget. Oregon Trail. Is it on Steam? Shit, does Steam have Oregon Trail? Let's get it. Just give me a second, folks. Okay, so we added that one. Oregon Trail. The Oregon Trail, they do have it. But is that it? It's like Cowboys and Indians stuff? Is that the game? The Oregon Trail is back in a beautiful blend of charming pixel characters, 3D environments, and cutting-edge lighting and visual effects. This game looks problematic, but hey, let's add it to the wish list. Okay. All right, folks. Madness Arcade says, your all lives mattering never again was a comment I saw. Yeah, that was fucking crazy. The lady was promised that baseball 3,000 years ago. Oh, you think so? You think she's a Zionist? Oh my God, how? I would not be surprised if that lady is a Zionist. I hope she's not pro-Palestine. She gives us a bad name. She gives us a bad name. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh. Whoa, there's nothing. There's nothing private here, folks. Y'all saw nothing. Okay, we're done with that. Okay. We're done with that. Should we talk about David Pakman, or let's just get into the H3 stuff? Let's get into H3. I made you guys wait long enough. The Pakman stuff isn't that interesting. Maybe I can get to it after H3. We already talked about David Pakman a lot. So, the H3 podcast, folks. Let me just open up a couple of extra links just to be ready for this. So long. You guys can entertain yourselves in the chat for just one moment. One moment. I'm all alone. Maki, entertain the people. We got a lot of stuff from Leftovers Reddit community. H3 Leftovers. Those guys kind of had it on fire recently. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff to read. Fortunately, I don't like reading a lot, but We're not going to read all of it, but fans are going crazy. We're also just going to look at the channel analytics quickly. Is that everything? Should be. I hope that person's still with us. Okay. So the H3 podcast, not doing too good. Madness Arcade sends another 5 and says, Oregon Trail is a survival game where you have to make it the whole game without dying and without contracting diseases. Really? Jim D. Duker sends $2 and says, Maki money. Well, thank you. Maki, you see that? You made $7 today. You and Nata are going to be splitting. So, H3 podcast. You guys know the story. You guys know the lore. You know they hate me. You know they tried to mass report my channel. So anyways, they're not doing too good views-wise and subscribers-wise. As you guys know, the H3 podcast in its heyday used to easily cross 1 million views per episode. Very easily. If not 1 million, hey, 900K, 800K, even an episode that would kind of like top out at like 800K. Give it a few months, they would eventually get to 1 million. Many episodes routinely got to 1.2, 1.3, 1.5 million. Frenemies episodes used to easily get 2 million. We don't even need, like, do you guys want me to go through? Let's go through their live tab and just scroll down a couple of like years or some shit. Let's see what happens. You know the rules. You know the views. 7 months ago, I mean, look, they were still getting to 700K, 800K, 600K. I mean, this is bad. This was down. Like, they were already going down. As they used to do 1 million, but a year and a half ago, they started to go down to 800K, 700K, 600K. You know what I mean? That became their new standard. The new 800K became 600. Look, this is a year ago. At least they were still getting 1 million, 900K, 1.1 million, almost 1 million here. Almost 900. Like, look, they're hovering around the 900K. This is still after they started losing viewers because of the Zionism shit. Let's scroll down even longer ago. Who's saying they back attacking you? Who be back attacking me? Raimi. So, we're at 2 years ago now. Okay, look, 3 million views, 1.1 million, 1.2 million, 1 million, 1.3 million, 1.1, 1.2. Ethan was chubby here. Leftovers. Like, Leftovers used to be their lowest performing show, and that was getting 700K. 1 million, 1.4 milli, 1.2 milli, 1.3 milli, 1.8 milli, 1.4 milli, 1.7 million, 1.6 million, 1.9, 2.6 million, 2.5, 1.1, 3.7. So you guys understand, like, H3 was a massive show. Millions of views. And these were just like regular H3 TV episodes. Like nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. 3.7 million for a PowerPoint episode. 2.5 million for the Colleen Ballinger. Like, this show was fucking massive. Okay, now, fast forward to today. Almost 2 years into Ethan Klein's fucking crash out, and what is the H3 podcast netting in terms of views? Just a few weeks ago, their new standard became 600K. 600K, 700K, 600, 600, 500, 600, 600, 600. You know, some of these will hit 700 eventually and stay there. 650, 670, 612, 600. That was the new lower standard. Look, still better than our show. I'm sure I'm going to get comments like, oh, look at you. You only get 6,000 views a video. You're making fun of. Look, I know, bro. I always got 6,000 views a video. I'm used to it. They used to get 2 million. They used to get 3 million. So for them to get to 400,000, yeah, there's a big difference. If you scroll up a little bit, the views they keep going down. Now they're struggling to get above 600. No more 700. This is 600K. This is 500K. This is 500K. 500K, 450K, 460K. This was 2 weeks ago. Now, in the last 2 weeks, folks, look at this one. Another 455K, 525K. They're struggling to hit 600K. Now, hitting 600K for the H3 podcast is like when they used to get like 1 million back in the day. Like, now their 600K is their new 1.1, 1.2 million. They've completely lost the audience. Why? Because, well, they alienated half of their audience. by being fucking Zionists, a lot of you guys moved on to different content creators. A lot of you guys, Fallen fans, are here. You discovered our show because I kept criticizing the H3 podcast because I myself, like you guys, was a massive fucking H3 fan. So they did that. But for a while, they maintained the allure that their show was successful because who did they replace you guys with and myself? Destiny fans. Just people that hated Hassan. So that inflated their numbers for a few more months. And that's where you got to see the 800K, 700K, 600K. Those numbers were kind of inflated by the Destiny community just there to fucking shit on Hassan. And then all the fucking Sam Hyde freaks were there to shit on iDubbbz. So that kept the numbers artificially inflated for a while. Now that he's been abandoned by the Destiny community because him and Ethan had a pedo off on who's the greater pedophile. Oh, look, they have an episode. My reputation is dirt. How do I fix it? Look at that. That's going to be their new live. Maybe I can react to that tomorrow or something. So anyways, their episode from 9 days ago is at 416K. The episode from 5 days ago is at 446K. These two episodes will top out at like 500K max. The episode from 2 days ago is at 300K, not even at 400K. Now, they recently made a change where they're going to move from 3 live episodes a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to 2 Mondays and Fridays. That's it. And they're going to do some videos as like segments as VODs because their audience is sick of the Hassan stuff. So they're panicking. They don't know what the fuck to do. They completely nuked their channel. This used to be a channel about like fun goofs and gaffs, and then it became shitting on Hassan Piker for 2 fucking years and trying to defend Israel. That they're fucking struggling to get to 400K views now. This is the new standard. And they're fucking panicking. Look at this. They've changed the logo back from the H3 show back to H3 podcast. Look at this. Remember the good old days, guys? Remember the H3 podcast? They keep shedding subscribers. They're down to 2.64 million. This channel was at over 3 million subscribers like 2 years ago, bro. They were at 3 million. And every week they lose another like 10K, bro. Channels are supposed to grow, not go like this. So we've essentially, like, it's over for the H3 podcast, bro. Like, we won. They could pretend to fucking sue people now. The only content they're going to get is from lawsuits that Ethan is doing. But like, who still wants to be associated with this fucking show? Now that they've lost all the pro-Palestine audience, now that they've lost the whole pro-Palestine audience, they lost the Destiny fans. Who's still fucking watching the H3 show for the goofs and gaps? And look at what videos they're doing. Look at the lazy ass shit they're dropping as VODs. Reacting to Reddit stories with Harley Morenstein. Harley Morenstein, the guy from fucking whatever the fuck it was called, the food shit. His channel gets like 5,000 views, bro. He's as successful as I am. I get more views than fucking Harley Morenstein, bro. Like, that's the shit Ethan is putting out to his audience as VODs and pretending that like he's doing them a favor. Another Hassan video, 144K. Reacting to Reddit stories with my parents. Who still watches reacting to Reddit stories? Like, that's the lazy fucking shit he wants to do. And look, they're literally paying the price. They literally have killed their podcast, bro. They have killed their fucking podcast. No one gives a fuck anymore. People are sick of the Hassan stuff. People are sick of the fucking Zionism stuff. People are sick of the pedo stuff. Destiny fans are sick of him shitting on Destiny. Like, it's crazy. It happened. It happened. Like, there's no reason to even fucking talk shit about these people anymore because they've literally, their podcast, they've lost, and they did this to themselves, bro. They did this to themselves, and we know what they could have done or said to make things better, but they never did. They fucking dug their heels in the sand and invited a loaner box on their show, and they became best friends with Dan Saltman, who now sponsors the show, and they got all their talking points from Destiny, and their subreddit is taken over by fucking Destiny fans, and like, they don't understand what's happening to the views. Switch the logo, quick, switch back to the old logo, that'll do it. Madness Arcade sends another 5 and says, react to creator A Niner, right? Ethan went after her 3 newest vids. Was she on TikTok? Haley D sends a 5 and says, the Oregon Trail is just modern day America. Florida is suspending mandatory vaccines for school attendance. What? It's just modern day America. Florida is suspending mandatory vaccines for school attendance. That's fucking crazy. Shakespeare, who's been a member for 1 month, says, I hope you heard about the IAGS resolution that we passed as of August 31st. Take care, everyone. What is that? Let me know. Someone let me know in the chat. Jim D. Duker sends another 2 and says the difference is us DNW viewers like you. Well, thank you, Jim. I hope you do. You guys like me? I hope you guys like me. I like you. I love all you guys. So, I mean, look, the downfall is real. The downfall is literally like, it's not even, they can't even deny it. Like, you think Ethan's an idiot? You think the crew are dumb? They're seeing 3 episodes in a row, barely cracking 400K views. They're panicking. They're panicking internally. Like, AB, crew, all you guys that are saying that, like, we've all lost our minds. We've been warning you about this. We've told you guys, you're on a sinking ship. Jump off the sinking fucking ship, bro. And we're going to talk about AB and his 300-pound donation to the charity in a second. But you cannot defend Zionism for 2 years. You cannot defend... I mean, look, they keep saying they're against the genocide, but they're constantly trying to justify it. And they're trying to justify why the IDF is doing what they're doing. We know they're fucking Zionists. And here's the result. A once extremely popular podcast, one of literally the world's most popular podcasts, which garnered millions of views easily, is now struggling to crack 400K. Not even 500,000. This is fucking serious, bro. These people make their money on like live viewers, super chats, sponsorships. They use their view count to get more money out of sponsors, etc. They use their episodes and their view count to promote Teddy Fresh. The biggest advertisement for Teddy Fresh is the podcast. Less people are watching the podcast, less people are buying fucking Teddy Fresh, bro. Like, this is all connected. And literally, Ethan knows this. Look at this right now. I'm done. My reputation is dirt. How do I fix it? They're responding to this episode, folks. They know I'm doing this fucking takedown today. They know that they're fucking losing their shit. And again, they can be like, well, you only get 5K views. Yo, I never had 2 million views to lose. My channel is only growing. I'm having a great fucking time here. So, and we're not the only ones noticing. So here's a bunch of TikTok comments. This is again from Leftovers, H3. TikTok comments reveal pedo troll is reaching new audiences and they're disgusted. So let's see what some H3 fans are saying. So this guy was talking about, like, this guy made a TikTok revealing Ethan's old TikTok, or old Reddit. So let's see what people are saying. Losing the podcast is enough. I need to see Ethan Klein in jail. This person says, I can't believe I loved him and Ela in the 2011-2016 era. I had a handmade Jeff Dunham F-doll from Ela. I sold it 2 months ago for $1,100 and donated proceeds to friends in Gaza. Excuse me, what? I've missed several chapters. He's a PDF? I mean, I didn't like him, but what? Yo, TikTok discovering what's happening to Ethan is so fucking funny. It now makes sense that Teddy Fresh looks like kids' clothing. I logged onto my old YouTube account that I don't use anymore just to unsubscribe to them, Lamau. His what? So yeah, he's talking about the Reddit account. Guys, I'm so hungry. Since news broke about what? I feel like he used the they are attacking me because I'm Jew card, but I'm not interested enough to see his video. I wonder if he hung out online with Justin Roiland in similar places. I can't unsub again. Anyway, so this is people freaking out about that, but there's a whole nother... This is the fungi are flabbergasted by H3 community exhaustion on latest VOD caused by Ethan's insatiable crash outs. Some fans claim Hassan can brigade despite similar pushback under this very post. So let's see what H3 fans are saying in this post. So this is a member, by the way. You can see the member badge right there. Videos like this are the reason there's an influx of Destiny fans in the audience. Also, Hassan hate vids are boring. Y'all have talked about him for years now. I just skip or mute during it, to be honest. This other person says, Ethan's killing the channel and turning off his fan base that's built him to where he is by hyperfixating on Hassan, iDubbbz, denims, etc. Channel used to get 40K live viewers every episode. And again, yeah, they're down to like 16K viewers per live episode. So now there's some cope in this post. Some of these posts are a little bit confusing, but what is this person saying? These people are actually the reason there's an issue in the community, not Ethan. These are the exact people who caused the show to have to go from their previous live schedule to making videos. They're putting the Warzone stuff into dedicated videos so that, one, more people who are unaware of the bullshit going on or the true story, Ethan's side of things, have access to the content and are more likely to see it without having to sit through the entire 3-hour plus podcast. They see all the out-of-context clips with the narrative coming from the other side, but most don't watch the entire podcast, so they never get Ethan's experience or true opinions. Okay, I'm not going to read this whole fucking thing. So they're worried about Hassan fans brigading the VODs. I'm tired of Hassan, to be honest. I can see how the casual viewer is tired of him. Even the crew is tired of him. Yeah, honestly, I get so bored when Ethan goes on the 100th tirade about one of his 50 enemies, but thankfully, Timestamp Boy is fast and good at his job. It's that simple. It's undeniable that their live view count has more than halved lately. People are voting with their attention, and Ethan should reel it back in response. And this person says, these are the people that are fucking things up for everyone. I wish they just go away if they are unhappy with the content. So H3 fans are sick of it. H3 fans are fucking complaining. They're like, Ethan, fucking stop talking about this shit. More comments. If this is boring, let me know. If you got more comments. It's undeniable that their view count is more than half. People are voting with their attention. This person says, A, it's complicated. Viewer count never was 40K all the time. It was close, but still below. The war against far left and, well, years passing without a new audience recruited did get viewers from, let's say, 37K to 27K over 1.5 years. Naturally, a lot of their far leftists were in the audience are no longer. They can't be won over again. The immediate drop from 27K to 20K or whatever it has now happened as a result of fucking with the algo. I don't think 7K people decided to stop watching lives because there was one less episode per week. That makes no sense. Why the reduced viewership would affect it negatively. But spamming VODs on the same channel that didn't have videos before, them gaining 200K views made the algo appreciate the channel less and isn't pushing lives to those who sometimes... So this person is blaming the algorithm, getting confused by them pushing videos and not lives anymore. And this person is trying to give, on their subreddit, is trying to give Ethan advice on how to save the channel. He says, I believe Warzone VODs and Jolly VODs hurt each other's performance by coexistence. YouTube algorithm favors hyper-specialization, so they should probably be uploaded to 2 separate channels for more views. And he's like showing that like people who watch the fun stuff, like Reddit stories with Harley, are going to skip the Hassan drama videos and vice versa. So they're saying like, hey, put all the fun stuff on one channel, put all the drama stuff on another channel. Like, you got H3 fans panicking in the H3 subreddit, like, how do we save the channel? It's dying. Everyone knows that it's dying. The fans know it. We know it. Ethan knows it. The crew knows it. So no one even has to pretend that it's not working, that Ethan is like, oh, we're still doing well. We're still successful. Remember when he was begging for members like a few months ago? Please, if you could be, while wearing a Rolex, please, if you could join us and be a member, as he calls other streamers beggars. He was out here begging for fucking members. We all remember that. So now, someone remind me, was this the nurse lady? Because we've reacted to her video before. Remember when Ethan, when the CPS stuff happened, there was a nurse lady that defended Ethan that explained like, yo, kids crawl around, put their hands in their mouth, they're gonna get some kind of fucking disease. She just made a video, folks. She's no longer a fan. Talking to Tequila, a huge Ethan Klein defender, is no longer a fan. Is this the fucking nurse lady? Oh, by the way, I missed some super chats. Let me catch up real quick before they disappear. Thank you guys so much for being so generous. Madness Arcade says big channels like Smosh do Reddit stories and they do well. Like I'm there all the a-hole stories. Also Annie, but like, isn't that that's an old trend, isn't it? Madness Arcade. It's no longer a thing. Ellen has gifted 1 Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Ellen. That's so very sweet of you. Bart Twain sends a $10 dono and says, please don't let H3 end. How will AB afford his $1,200 Gucci shirts or feed his wife or all those books on Palestine that he pretends to read? He's from the streets. Please don't send him back to them. Bart Twain, I'm going to be talking about AB in a second. Thank you so much for the generous dono. I'm going to be talking about AB and his $5 and his 300-pound dono. Madness Arcade with another $5 dono. Ethan, how do I clean my reputation? Me, you can divorce Hila. That's a start. That's actually not a bad. That's not a bad suggestion. And the whimsical. What's your full name? The Whimsical Wanderers. Thank you so much for the generous donation. Whimsical Wanderers says, I bought the Fupa Fund domain. Me and another artist will be selling merch with 50% going to Palestine, featuring a live counter and receipts, so there's full transparency with $1 launching it. Holy shit, that's fucking awesome. Send us the link when that's ready. We would love to talk about that shit on the podcast. That's so fucking awesome. W's in the chat for the Whimsical Wanderers. That's such a cool initiative. And I love that you called it Fupa Fund. Beautiful. Just poetry. It rhymes, folks. That's so beautiful. That's so fucking badass. Yeah, share the link on the Discord, please. So let's watch. So is this the lady? Is this the nurse lady?
I've started this video like 7 or 8 times, but I need to just speak from my heart, and hopefully the people that get it.
Wait, Olivia quit H3. Is that real? Let me know if that's real. I'll update the fucking thumbnail.
No longer watch H3. I'm no longer a fan of Ethan.
Yo, she quit? Oh, I gotta update the title of the video, bro. Oh my, is that real? Guys, just tell... Olivia. I'm sure Ethan is gonna blame it on us, bro. Damn, bro, what? Wait, are they talking about it on the podcast right now? But guys, is that real? Because I just updated the name of the video. It's real. On live, they said Olivia is taking a break. Oh my god, bro. That's crazy. She should take a break. Okay, wait. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna cut away from this for a second. We got breaking news. Breaking news. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to watch the H3 podcast, but I need to see this. Ethan had to go live and do this while I was live, huh? Admit that he killed his channel.
Wasn't he like a computer programmer?
Ugh. Stop wearing these fucking clothes.
Where you going, man? Where you going? Where you at?
Welcome everybody to the H3 podcast show, whatever you want to call it thing. Today is September 8th. It's almost time to remember. 3 days.
So let me know if the audio is okay.
Away from remembering. Don't forget. Ela's joined with us today here. Beautiful, lovely El Doggo. Van Helsing.
So
today we are
So is it just a break or it's not quitting?
Sponsored by the wonderful stamps.com. We love them because we need them.
We love them.
Where would we be without postal services? The name that Zach. I want to shout out to.
And everybody, because we do have the end of the month.
Hell yeah, that's perfect. So if you wanted this shirt, you can get it. You just have to wait a little bit.
Yes, you will
October
just have
2nd,
to wait.
Oh, I see.
Because, yeah.
Oh, they'll get it in October? That's really good. Wait, the IP.
Yeah.
So you kind of.
And I think
cloud.
cue the violin.
It's affecting everything. What?
We need sad music.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take some tomorrow.
Okay.
Today I want to discuss the reputation that is, permeating the show. It is a dark cloud.
Cue the violin.
It's affecting everything. What?
We need sad music.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take some sad music. I'll wait. Yeah.
Come on.
People are saying Ethan supports genocide. He is a Zionist. Now, you guys that watch the show know how silly that is, right?
Wait, was it a joke?
There has been such a forceful, persistent, insane smear campaign happening with Hassan at the top and his underlings, but really places where I'm not even there anymore. I don't like on TikTok. I would say is one of the biggest spreaders, as well as Twitter, and I'm just not there anymore. Which maybe is a problem. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a problem in my personal life. I like being there, but professionally, maybe.
Yeah, he left every platform that is basically anti-Israel. I mean, Twitter is a fucking shit show. Twitter's everything. But he left TikTok as soon as it became a pro-Palestine.
I do, and I'm gonna. I've got a plan, okay, and I've got something I want to show you guys, and we're gonna be having fun because it is so insane. But there's also something not fun that I need to announce today, which is that our dear beloved Olivia is taking a mental health break from the show. And so I mean, listen, it is what it is. Obviously, we all love her. We are in touch with her.
And she loves everybody.
We are wishing her well. Yeah, she's the best. She's the greatest. She can.
I mean, bro, the show has fucking ruined, and I get it, bro. Like everyone's fucking reputation is ruined. Who wants to work at a podcast that is literally getting shit on every single day by every single creator on the left? Because the podcast has gone after every single creator on the left that has criticized their Zionism. Who wants to be associated with that show? Olivia is like a young content creator. She's trying to make it as a young content creator in like fucking Los Angeles, bro. Everyone her age doesn't fuck with the podcast. Everyone her age thinks she's like a Zionist enabler at this point, bro, or a Zionist. Everyone thinks that AB is a Zionist. Everyone thinks that Lena's a Zionist. Like that's why when we're telling you guys to quit for your own reputations, I guess they were fooled by the view counts. They were fooled by the fact that H3 was still pulling in 600 and 700K. Now that it's at 400K, now they want to leave. Not that it's really in the fucking toilet. They need a mental health break. I mean, good for her, bro. She needs to quit. But of course, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen, bro. When you enable two Zionists and you do research for them and you pretend to be one of the girlies, hey girlies, and then this is fucking happening, and they're fucking trying to deplatform and sue female creators, people that you used to be friends with. Of course, this is gonna affect your fucking mental health. Of course.
No wrong.
Olivia,
stand up at home. She's watching at home. Stand up, Olivia.
We'll miss her. And the joy that she brings to the office every single day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a mental health break.
Yeah.
Okay?
Madness Arcade says I searched Olivia and it said one of their editors left or something. Madness Arcade, thank you for another dono.
She's not dead.
She needs to take a break, focus on herself a little bit.
Which I totally get. So we love her. Send her your best wishes, and And it's all good. I mean, listen, it's understandable, sad, but understandable. We've all know this has kind of been going on the past week, so we've all kind of already been chewing on it. I've been in touch with her still. We had a nice talk, and we love Olivia.
Yes. Oh, she definitely wants to quit, bro. Like the fact that they're talking to her and like she's like, dude, unless Ethan changes the fucking direction of the show, she's not gonna come back. But are the fans even gonna come back? Is anyone still down to enjoy goofs and gaffs with these fucking Zionists, bro? I'm sorry, we're not, Ethan. We're not. We're gone. We're long gone, buddy.
Yeah. So share your positive.
Nola Magnolia has just gifted another 5 Do Not Worry memberships. W's in the chat for Nola. Thank you so much, Nola. That's so sweet.
Positivity with her, and I'm sure she would love to see that. No, we're not doing that. It's a mental health.
I'm sorry.
We're not doing that. Yeah, this is Saint Olivia.
Perfect.
She's been christened. You know, I just heard there was the first millennial saint. You hear about that?
Yeah.
I was reading about it just before the show.
What did he do?
As a matter of fact.
I would love a deep dive on
All right,
what
they're done talking about Olivia.
Hold on.
Calm.
I believe so.
Okay, that already kind of makes more sense.
I don't hear their goofs and gaffs.
It's like a menu.
Well, this was
Why does it look like a fucking
early
cafe
internet.
menu?
This was early.
Okay, seems that they're done. Okay. We'll get to see if there's anything else that he said that's interesting. But here, so let's go back to their fan. The lady, the nurse that defended him during the CPS call, she's fucking sick and she did a 9-minute video. Can we speed this up a little bit? No?
I'm gonna try to be as clear and concise as I can. I've started this video like 7 or 8 times, but I need to just speak from my heart, and hopefully the people that get it, get it. I no longer watch H3. I'm no longer a fan of Ethan. And I am making this video for one reason. It's not for a pile-on. It is specifically for the reason that people follow me. Some people follow me or meant me from being a fan of the H3 podcast and the H3 community. So for me,
bro, she's speaking from the heart. She's like, she can't wait to make this video. She's recording it in her car. Like, I need to tell people I'm no longer a fan of H3 right now before I even get home to my kids.
When some people think of my account, there is a part of them that also thinks like, oh, she's an H3 fan. Like, oh yeah, Talking to Tequila, she's an H3 fan. My whole page isn't about that, but I used to make funny videos about it. Sometimes videos defending Ethan, etc., etc.
She's definitely the nurse lady who's like, kids pick shit up with their hands.
The recent stuff that has come out, and this is one of the reasons it was hard for me to make this video, his snark account on Reddit, I don't find funny. I don't find clever. I don't find...
Well, she's talking about pedo troll. She means don't call it a snark account. Call it for what it is. It's pedo troll account.
Cheeky. I don't find entertaining at all. And so for me, it's important for me to make a clear distinction that I don't follow the H3 podcast anymore, because I don't want to be associated with, I don't want to be associated as...
Damn. I don't want to be fucking associated with you is what she's saying. I don't want to give them any more live viewers. She's fucking disgusted, bro. This lady defended you through the CPS shit, Ethan. She was with you through thick and thin. And she is abandoning you?
A fan of someone who thinks that those kind of jokes are funny. Now, another reason I found it hard to make this video is because I know that there's going to be some people that are like, so you just stopped being an H3 fan? Call me naive, call me gullible, call me optimistic. I
was fine with the Zionism for a year and a half, but now that he made pedophile jokes, now I can't take it. I mean, good on her, but like still, you know what I mean? If you're... I don't want to discourage people from jumping off the H3 bandwagon, but like, if you were cool with all that shit for so long, hey, but like, hey, we support everyone. You can come join us, lady.
Really do believe, you know, when Ethan says, I do believe that that Ethan cares about what's happening in Palestine. I also have
Okay, I don't know what he said to make you think that he really cares about what's happening in Palestine, but please continue.
Throughout the months found it incredibly frustrating that as the atrocities in Palestine get worse and worse and worse,
Or she's like scared to say this. She's scared of the backlash she's gonna get from like the H3 Reddit community.
I've been a supporter of Free Palestine, and I believed that Ethan did. Sorry, this is like harder than I thought because the Palestine stuff is upsetting me.
Bro, Ken, this is one of the biggest H3 defenders. Their H3 Reddit community celebrated her as a hero when she made that CPS video. Like, I'm a nurse. This is what kids do. And she was right, to be honest with you guys. Like, kids are obviously going to fucking touch it and get their hands in there. But, like, look, she's heartbroken. She's making this video, bro, in her car. She's like, oh, my God, it's over. And they're getting 400K views, barely 300K. Ethan's live right now saying that, like, how he's tanked the show. Olivia's on break. What is happening today, folks? I picked the right day to make an H3 podcast is dead video. Holy shit. My timing
I believe that he is disturbed by what's happening there, but I've also become increasingly frustrated as it continues to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And what's happening in this country continues to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. I find it frustrating that, like, the apartment building seems to be on fire. And, you know, like, he's focusing on his house, which I get, right? Like, you feel attacked or you feel victimized. I understand that.
It's not a bad expression. The apartment building is on fire and he's only focused on his house, which is, I mean, in a sense, she's kind of right there. The whole world's on fire. You got people getting genocide. He's like, oh, but what about me? My house is on fire. It's like, bro, your house is kind of maybe on fire a little bit. Like, there's a couple of embers right there. There's a little bit of smoke coming out of that room, maybe, but like, this place is fucking burning right now. Should we go help them? No. What about me? What about my feelings as a Jewish man in Los Angeles?
But it's like the apartment building with like 60 units is on fire. I know that that's a bad analogy. But
analogy. I mean, look, I mean, the fact that it took you this long, again, you're questionable as a person, but like, still, hey.
Yes, I wanted to make this because in a lot of the different controversies he's had, I've always given him the benefit of the doubt. But there are things that happened that I just started to feel like when it was like, well, Hila's never even been like in the field or whatever. And then it's like, well,
Manus Arcade sends $10 and says, search Annie right after this, please. Annie is right. And also, people still make the Reddit videos, but we mostly watch it for the personalities. Okay, point taken. Point taken.
Oh, actually, once she was. And that's their...
Kelly Morales sends $2 and says, nah, she's an idiot. Hey, look, I'm not going to fight with you there.
Their experience, but I felt like a little loss of trust. And then it's like all this shit's happening, like Palestine. There was a video of a girl in Palestine, like running through a fire. And like you could see her little like 5-year-old body like running through the fire. And then it's like that week we're just like, the podcast is just like talking about like your lawsuits or like, and I'm just like, oh my God, like they're burning kids to death. Like it's, so I already had.
Look, I was going to say, and you just saw that, like, again, kids have been being butchered in Palestine, have been butchered for 2 years now, for decades. But I mean, the intense fucking genocide that we're talking about now. Look, I'm glad that, look, I'm not here to fucking shame someone on when they decided to defend Palestinians and to condemn Israel and the IDF. So welcome to the club, lady. Took you a little while, but better late than fucking never.
I was frustrated with, I guess, it's his show and it's his podcast. He can do whatever he wants, but this is such a fucking disaster. Sorry, I'm just trying to speak from my heart. Sorry, the Palestine stuff started to upset me. Sorry. I was already starting to feel a little resentful and a little frustrated with the focus on a lot of...
Damn, Fearclist says, damn, H3 live right now to 12K. That's less than half his average even a few months ago. Yeah, that's very sad. I'm not sad, like sad as in like pathetic. Look, we're almost at 700 viewers. I'm no one. I have 30,000 subs, not even. We're at 29K. So the fact that I'm almost at 1,000 live viewers right now, an H3 podcast used to be at 3 million subs, are at like 12K. See the difference? Like, I'm a nobody. I am nothing. I am at the bottom of the barrel. And like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
The shows, and it's his show, so he can do whatever he wants. And again, I was still giving grace, believing, you know, his true heart in a lot of these matters. But it was like chipping away. And then his Reddit troll account came out, and I just felt, you know,
Pedo Troll did it, folks. The MVP is Pedo Troll. She was okay with genocide. She was okay with Ethan saying that, like, Hamas builds bases under hospitals. She was okay with him questioning the Nakba, I guess. She was okay with him inviting Loner Box on. She was okay with him shitting on iDubbbz and Anissa all this time. She was okay with him trying to get Hassan off Twitch. She's okay with him suing Caseytron, Denims, and Frogan. She's okay with him trying to deplatform me, but the Pedo Troll account, which I get is kind of fucked, but like, really, lady?
People are gonna dog on me for this, but this is how I felt. I was like, it's so hard to find like a male entertainer who's like not a creep or not a freak or not, you know, a predator or not, you know.
Bad Pierogi says, like the stream, everybody. Chop, chop. Let's go. Let's go.
Fucking disgusting or not co-signing predators. And... or not thinking really crude things are like... Things have slowly started chipping away. I thought the Boston video was really, really disgusting.
Yo, she talked about the Boston video. Ethan pretends that thing doesn't fucking exist. Damn, that must... Probably like bad empanada spamming that fucking video over and over again, and like Gato Fumador and some people on Twitter, that must have done it.
And it's like, then you go, like you there's an apology, and I go, okay, well, I guess people change, people grow, but then it's just like one thing after another, and then this Reddit account, it's just like no part of me. There's no part of me that can give grace to that. Like, there's no part of me that is willing to say, you know, like, I'm a fan of that, or I...
Bro, he really fucked everything up, bro. He fucked everything up. He got rid of the pro-Palestine crowd. He got rid of... he got a bunch of pro-Israel people on and pro-pedophiles like Destiny's fans. Then he fucked that up by going against Destiny. So he got rid of his new audience. Like, oh my god, but they're fucking losing everyone. They've literally lost everybody. They're losing their old fans because of the pedo troll stuff. Like, bro, he's losing like the normies. Like you know what? Like, I used to like this guy, but like I don't think I can support pedophile jokes. Like the pedophile jokes may be going a bit too far. Like, that's fucking hilarious to me.
Okay with those jokes. I don't care how old they are. So I'm rambling, but I made this...
You are rambling, lady.
...video because I know that there are people who associate me with, have been being a fan of that podcast. I want to say I am no longer, because I'm not comfortable being associated with those kind I'm not comfortable with it anymore. I don't agree with it. I don't think the jokes are funny.
Nogzalato sends $2 and says, allegedly Ethan is helping Alexa Nicholas's lawsuit. Again, I don't know shit about that, but I know he hates Adam, right? So if he thinks he can hurt Adam McIntyre by doing that, that's what he's going to do. He's all about lawsuits now. Just call it the H3 lawsuit show, bro. Like, who the fuck wants to watch that? The only reason I clicked today was to see Olivia quitting. That's it. A-Tor sends 500 Rs and says, please play along this song, Dear Steven, on YouTube. What is that? Is that copyrighted, guys? Thanks so much for the donation.
I wish the energy that was put into all of this online beef, and that's why I don't want this to be a pylon. It's not about that. I wish all this energy was put into, like,
helping Palestinians?
Helping these people that are just, like, fucking literally suffering, like, horrifically. And it's just, like, dumb shit about online beef, and I just can't take it. I think I wrote down stuff because I wanted to make sure. I always found it very frustrating when people announce their departure. I'm like, this is an airport. The only reason I'm making this is because I am a content creator, and so people associate my account with certain, like, things I'm a fan of or certain things I like to do.
I mean, look, I get her. That's why I made that first video speaking out against H3. I was like, look, I talk about H3 on the show all the fucking time. I describe the show as a Lebanese H3. I've told people to tune into H3. I was like, I gotta fucking make a statement, bro. I gotta clarify where I stand as a fan, and I thought they would listen. Like, the funny thing is, I thought Ethan and someone from the H3 crew would watch that video and be like, hey, this person was a fan. He's proven that he's a fan. Made some good points. Like, why don't we try to, like, respond to some of them? And they just fucking went on the attack right away, bro. Calling me an anti-Semite for saying that hummus isn't Israeli. FT Jan sends $10 and says, give him a break. He was only 25 when he used that Reddit account. I know, he was just a young, innocent, naive little 25-year-old adult who wanted to play as pedo troll. Wendy, who's been a member for 3 months, says, I'm here to shame those people. Y'all are better than me for not shaming them. Also, the crew no longer gets any grace from me. Hey, I hear you, Wendy. We're going to talk about AB in a little bit and his donation to the fundraiser earlier. Part Twain sends $5 and says, Olivia's gone. It was just phrased this way so that she wouldn't get harassed, but when she doesn't come back, they'll start attacking her. I kind of agree with you. I don't think she's going to come back. There's nothing to gain for her to come back to the podcast. That's it. The reputation of the show is toast. There's nothing Ethan and Hila can do except literally renounce Zionism, renounce Israel, Hila apologizing for raiding Ramallah, them apologizing, dropping the lawsuits against Frogan, like that. They have to stop. There's nothing they could do to bring it back, to be honest with you. Like, she is probably quitting. This is like someone said, like, she's soft quitting or something. Like, it's just kind of getting the feels out there.
So I think it's important that I am clear with where I stand on things. I don't know. I think I said what I needed to say.
You did. Okay, let me just open up that Dear Steven thing. And then someone was saying, Annie says, Tobey Maguire spotted near Spider-Man and Avengers sets in London. Let's fucking go. Sorry, that just came up on. Look at that, folks. You guys want to see Tobey Maguire come back for Avengers? Is that what you want? What was the song? You fill up my senses. Dear Steven. Is this copyrighted, folks? Oh, it's AI.
Tears keep falling down.
Okay, we'll play that in a second. We'll play that a little later. La 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 lee. Okay, so that lady's done. We've got another fan. Another fan. This is a shorter video, but again, this is just to show you. The normies are leaving H3. I'm not talking about like super freaky pro-Palestinian leftists like us, like good people, normal people. We left a long time ago. I'm not talking pedophile fans like the Destiny audience. Though those left a couple of weeks ago. These are just like the fucking normies now. Like they're just the girlies. You know what I mean? The Olivia fans or something.
I used to listen to every single H3 episode every single week. It was a huge part of my life. Like it was a majority of the content that I was consuming, right? If you aren't aware, H3 puts out multiple like 4-hour-long episodes every week. It is hours and hours and hours of content.
Polly says, just got here. Is it true that Olivia really quit? Olivia has taken an extended mental health break from the show. So that's why she's not been on for the past week. We're kind of interpreting that maybe she's leaving, maybe she's quitting.
Watching that eagerly. I loved it. I want to say there are reasons to have not supported him long before I stopped supporting the H3 podcast. And so I have a little bit of grace. I have a little bit of
Yo, what happened to Norman Reedus?
Empathy for people who have taken longer, I guess, to come to their senses when it comes to the H3 podcast. But I want to say that immediately after October 7th, it was extremely obvious where their sympathies lied. Is that how? I don't know. Anyway, it was very obvious where they were sitting. And sure, they could say they supported a free Palestine. I could say I support Donald Trump. My words, my actions don't back that up, and neither do theirs. I think people need to...
she's right. They can say free Palestine all they want. Nothing they fucking said or did on the show, other than that fucking $4,000 donation that Ethan Klein has been shoving down our throats for 3 years.
To be more critical. People need to be, like, use their brains, critically think about things. They very obviously don't support a free Palestine, and they, like, are extremely clear about that. And so if you, like, have been having some level of cognitive dissonance, they say they support free Palestine. Oh my, yeah, like, I personally, I love Elon Musk, right? I don't, obviously. And so while I have empathy,
she's funny. I like her.
I also, like, it's not that hard to stop supporting. I quit cold turkey.
Norman Reedus got in trouble for domestic violence. God damn it. You see, that's why I never played those that walking simulator game he's in, folks. What's it called? Death Stranding. I ain't played those.
When I put those two pieces together, which was on approximately October 8th, like, it's not that hard to stop supporting someone, even if they are a huge part of your life, like, parasocially. It shouldn't be that hard. And sometimes I hesitate to say, like, it's not that hard, it's really simple, just don't support shitty people. It's not that hard, just don't support shitty companies. That one can get a little trickier, but, like, there's a BDS list. They really just pick big rocks to boycott. It really shouldn't be that hard. Like, oh, God forbid, I can't buy certain brands. There are children being genocided, right? And while I'm glad,
bro, let's go. Once the white ladies of the world start speaking out against the genocide, you know Israel has fucked up.
That this Reddit troll page apparently is helping a lot of people have a come to Jesus moment about Ethan Klein. It's like, why wasn't the other stuff enough? Why wasn't it enough before? That's what I don't get. I'm glad that people will have a line, I guess, that can be crossed and they won't support anymore. But I'm also just like, it's so frustrating. It's like, there's been a genocide being live streamed for the past 2 years and you can't give up your, like, Starbucks. Like, you can't give up a certain makeup brand because you like it. I just don't get it. And you can't give up a podcast. There are so many podcasts, there are so many shows. I understand the community, I understand, like, the culture, but it's really like,
hey, come on over here, H3 refugees. Y'all are drowning in that ocean. The H3 ship is sinking. It's going under. Y'all are drowning, looking for floaties, looking for little rescue boats. Come on over here. The Do Not Worry podcast is happy to have you. Ahla sahla fikum, ahla sahla. The non-Zionist folks, we're the non-Zionist, locally made, Lebanese, ex-H3 podcast, folks.
You need to have integrity at a certain point.
Haley says, don't thank white women. Hey, look, we got to help the lady. She's being helpful. So again, look, you can see the normies. Everybody left H3, folks, even the normies. And look, I mean, and Ethan is getting so desperate for views that he's fucking threatening Philip DeFranco's wife with, like, videos. Like, Philip DeFranco, like, really, bro? Like, that's how desperate he is for fucking beef. He milked the Hassan beef. He milked the iDubbbz beef. He milked the Frogan beef. Those turn into, like, real lawsuits that no one fucking cares about. And now he's going for Philly D's wife. So this is what happened. You guys know about this. Some lady made an Instagram, a TikTok video against Ethan, and Philly D's wife, her name is Lindsay, I guess Lindsay DeFranco. She just commented, yeah, I kind of agree with you that Ethan has lost his mind. Ethan shares the comment and says, Philly DeFranco wife, and he tags Philip DeFranco, bro. Like, he tags Philip DeFranco on fucking Instagram story, like, yo, your wife said this shit about me. Like, what a fucking freak, bro. He's like, yo, Philip DeFranco wife is in the comment section of a deranged snarker on TikTok. Nice look, guys. Don't tempt me. I'm feeling like a messy bitch right now. Yeah. Go for everyone. Literally, You know what? Fucking do it, Ethan. Go for Philip DeFranco. Go for the Philly D. Let's see how that fucking goes for you. He's left no bridge left unburned, bro. He has burned every single bridge he fucking has on YouTube. He has burned every content bridge, and he has burned every bridge that his crewmates had with other people. iDubbbz was friends with AB. AB loved iDubbbz. Now he can't fucking be friends with iDubbbz anymore. Olivia and AB used to be friends with Frogan. Now they can't be friends with Frogan. They used to be friends with Adam McIntyre. Now they can't be friends with Adam McIntyre. Stavros used to come on the show. Stavros is friends with Hassan. Stavros will never come back on the show. Their crew's leaving. Cam left. Sam left. Ian left. Olivia's leaving. What have you done, bro? They had such a fucking good thing going. Such a fun fucking show. Fun vibes. We're all happy spending hundreds of dollars buying their Teddy Fresh. Look at what you did, you stupid fucks, just because you wanted to fucking defend Israel and Zionism and the IDF. You fucking freaks. You fucking ruined it all. All of it. And look how desperate Ethan is. He's trying to get like Hassan in trouble for like with Taylor Swift fans now. In another act of desperation to smear Hassan, Ethan Pedo Troll Klein tries to rile up Taylor Nation by posting 13-year-old tweets from Hassan about her. He's posting 13-year-old tweets to try to get Hassan in trouble. Like, this is, like, bro, let it fucking go, Ethan. He literally needs to see, like, a fucking therapist or something at this point. Like, you need help, bro. You are obsessed with this fucking man. You are obsessed with this man. That's Annie is right. Oh, that's who he's talking about. Annie. Okay. That's the Annie video. Yeah, no, we're going to talk about that madness. I got you, my man. Look what he did. Look what he did to the podcast, bro. I was wrong about Taylor Swift. She's officially smoking hot and Q and smart. All she needs is a guy body, whatever. So Ethan is sharing this. Taylor, have you ever considered becoming a lesbian? It's like, if it would be a real shame if Taylor Nation saw these. Oh no! 13-year-old tweets. What are the Taylor Swift fans gonna do to Hassan? Ethan, stop fucking posting Instagram stories and spend some fucking time with your family, man. Khalas, you ruined your podcast. You literally ruined it, and the numbers, and it's all there for the world to see. We've all fucking seen it, bro. You've destroyed it. What are they talking? Is anyone watching the podcast now? What are they saying? Again, we saw, like, what is left to say about this? Now, an extra comment that I want to make. This is to AB, and this always gets me in trouble with you guys when I talk about AB. If I ever show a bit of grace, but as you guys know, during our live fundraiser, AB donated 300 pounds to the fundraiser, and he popped into the live chat saying like, "Yo, I can't remember what he said. He's like, appreciate you guys, whatever. You know, hope this helps or something." And people were questioning, like, yo, we can see that that AB donated. Is it the real AB? People were asking in the chat, like, is it the real AB? And you responded, like, yes, it was me. It was kind of lingering in the live chat. And then he confirmed that it was him. Not I know what you guys are going to say, and I know what we're all thinking. And part of me knows it as well. He obviously donated the money to try to not have us criticize him. He wants to show that he's pro-Palestine. He's mentioned before in some tweets that he made, like, yo, I raised 100K for Palestine. He was using the 100K that he helped raise, which is amazing. I was able to raise 17K, and I'm like over the moon to it. He raised over 100K. That's insane. So he did do a really good thing there. And I had also donated to that fundraiser. I don't know if he's doing that because I donated. He's like, I owe this guy. Like, he donated, then I'll look bad if I don't donate. I don't know. I love the fact that he donated, though. I'm not going to say no to 300 pounds that went. They're going to go help Mohsen and Gaza City Mutual Aid get food for kids. Hey, we're never going to complain about that. We're thankful for his money, and we'll take his money. But AB, that does not forgive or excuse the fact that you stayed with the H3 podcast for almost 2 years while Ethan did a genocide. I'll always say that AB and a lot of the crew are in a difficult position. They joined the H3 podcast to work with someone that they looked up to. They joined the H3 podcast to have like a fun, cool kind of like job that no one else really gets to get. You're paid a full-time salary to work on a big, fun, silly show. But quickly after October 7th, the show stopped being fun and silly. It became a propaganda machine for Israel and for the IDF. And AB was more than happy to just sit there and let Ethan and Ela spew a bunch of propaganda, and Lena as well. Lena also has responsibility. Now, deep down, do I think AB and Lena are nice people? Of course I do. I'm sure if I were to run into AB or Lena in the street, they would be very nice to me. I would be very nice to them as well, and we would probably have a decent conversation. I'm sure of that. It's so much easier to be mean online with people that you haven't met, and it's harder for me, I'll be honest with you guys, it's harder for me to be a dick to AB and Lena because we've interacted indirectly through fucking content, and he came into the live chat and he did make a donation, which I appreciate, and he helped us reach our goal. But that just makes me think that like he's a decent guy deep down, but he's also kind of a coward. And it's not going to change. Like, AB, we appreciate your donation. Everybody in the H3 in the Do Not Worry community was giving, like, half the people were giving him props in the chat, but people were also worried that he's just going to use that as a shield. He's going to use that donation. So AB, thank you for the donation, and I do appreciate it. I'm not some fucking asshole made of fucking stone where I can't appreciate someone donating money, possibly as a good gesture, even if he just did it as a nice gesture to me, even if he was like, you know what, I don't even care about the people in Palestine. I just want Anthony to think I'm a nice guy. I still kind of appreciate that gesture in a way, because I don't think he's an asshole. I just think that he got his dream job, and then his dream job quickly transformed, and he had a choice in front of him. Okay, how do I respond to this? My dream job has just turned into a nightmare. And I can just go along with it and hope things change and keep my head down and get paid, or I can take a stand and maybe risk my relationship with my idol and maybe risk this dream job, but I would be doing the right thing. And he chose the money. You and Lena chose the money, my guy. And we're not going to forget that. And thank you for the 300-pound donation. That's about like $400 or something. But that does not undo and that does not forgive what you've done. Do I think you're an asshole piece of shit Zionist? No, I don't. I think you genuinely do care about Palestine. And you raised 100 fucking grand to help Palestinians. And that's fucking awesome. You and Lena did. And I know you and Lena have family in South Lebanon. I know you guys have family that are at risk of being bombed. I know you guys have homes in the South that are at risk of being bombed. I know all of that. And it is because of that that it is extra disappointing that you stood by Ethan's side all this time. When I found out that you were hired on the H3 podcast, bro, as a Lebanese guy, I'm like, holy shit, we finally have representation on one of the greatest podcasts in the fucking world. And it's hosted by Israelis. Like, I'm not saying you being there you were going to create peace in the Middle East, but I'm like, this is a good fucking thing. A Lebanese person in there with Israelis. And at the time, I used to think that Ethan and Ela were actually anti-Zionists. That's what I used to think. And I was like, that can only be a good thing. Only good things can come of this. And when it was your time to shine, when it was your time to stand up for your people, you didn't do that, man. You didn't do that. And instead, you hopped in with Ethan and doxing people, doxing your friends, ruining your relationships with your friends, people like iDubbbz who genuinely fucking care about you, man. And, like, I don't know, man. So we appreciate the donation. I'm not going to say no. It was sweet. Oh, it was 300 USD, not... Okay, whatever. 300 USD, not 300 pounds. Still very generous. But AB, you did make your choice. You made your choice. And you contributed to calling me Millhouse, and you called me Millhouse on the podcast. And, like, all of that, bro. Like, come on. Come on. And you're suing, like... You want people to forgive you, bro. You guys have to start... You have to convince Ethan to drop the fucking lawsuits, bro. You guys have to, like... There's a lot that needs to be done. There's, like... Olivia right now is taking a mental health break because what I'm sure was also her dream job has turned into a fucking nightmare. So, we appreciate you. I appreciate the donation. That does not mean I'm going to turn... I'm going to look the other way when you defend Ethan or when he does Nakba revisionism. You just kind of sit there and let him do it. You can't, and you can't use the excuse that you don't know what you're talking about. Bro, you've had 2 years to learn and study. You've had 2 years. Get educated. If Ethan is fucking spewing propaganda, fucking chat GPT it right there. Chat GPT the correction right there, bro, and fucking do it. But we're not going to look the other way. I appreciate your donation. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. I think it's very sweet. I think it was very nice of you. And I even sent him a DM on Instagram that I'm sure he didn't read, just saying thank you for the generous dono. We appreciate it. Good luck to Lena for her new true crime channel. I hope you also start focusing on your own content, bro, because the H3 ship has sunk. It is gone, my man. It is done. 400K views is becoming a struggle. No one wants to associate with you or the show. So the decision is yours. And you waited way too long, bro. You waited way too long. And I gave you I invited you on my show. Look, they're at 16K people watching, bro. 16K. This used to be 27K, 24K, 30K, 40K. They're at 16K watching. And he's talking about how his reputation is shit. Like, this is normally clickbait galore. This is where you guys are at, AB. So I'm not going to be a fucking dick and just throw you in the trash outright. No, that was a generous thing you did there. Okay, that was a generous thing you did, and we appreciate you. And I know you care about Palestine, but you got to do way more. And if you really cared about Palestine... Genuinely, you wouldn't be on one of the major podcasts in the world that is like out there spewing propaganda. At least he doesn't work for the PBD podcast. At least they haven't had Netanyahu on, but they've said a lot of problematic shit. AB, and you know that. Madness Arcade says, sandwich, glad I got out that dung hole years ago. Wendy sends $5 and says, it's always stupid, sexy Hassan. Ethan needs to work on his bi-curious panic. AB has done more damage than the money he has raised. That's also a fair argument, given all the money like AB did. I mean, no, look, $100,000 in donations to hopefully help get people some food. I don't know if Ethan has caused more damage than that, but Ethan has sort of helped propagate a whole. He's made a topic. He's turned the topic of genocide into like such a stupid drama slop shit on the internet. Like he turned it into slop. And when anytime someone says genocide, his fans go like, "Oh, you're using the term genocide." It's like they're so fucking annoying and childish. Like I say it in Arabic, "Sakhafu al-mawdu'." You know what I mean? They really made a mockery out of the what was happening over there. Madness Arcade sends another 5 and says, when you double down despite being told the truth is called belief, perseverance. I don't know what you guys think over here. I don't know what you guys think of what I'm saying. If I'm being too nice to AB and Lena, I'm not going to sit here and be an asshole. I've already seen, like, I kind of made fun of them at one point, and I saw them reacting to me and Nour, and they got sad. They're like, so none of us here want to be assholes to them just for no fucking reason. I'm just disappointed. As an Arab, like, I have reason to be disappointed. And again, I think I even left comments, like, when AB had just joined the H3 podcast. I used to, like, fucking write comments like, yo, so fucking happy to have AB there as Lebanese representation. I remember when he brought Lebanon to make them try Lebanon shit. Like, all that shit used to make me happy, man. All these simple little things. And now they've changed their logo back to the H3 podcast, trying to capture those old, like, the old days are gone, man, and there's nothing you could do to bring them back. Ain't nothing you could do to bring that shit back. Let's see what he's saying. We might have to cancel the Anthony Fantano stuff because I'm fucking hungry.
Joy. To recenter myself, Nate, I'm gonna need you to play the intro again.
What's
you achieve in one lifetime? He's literally doing everything to obfuscate this investigation.
And I confirmed it earlier because I was curious.
Okay, they're not.
I'm gonna. I don't like identifying with either, to be honest.
AB, there you go. Again, he's a nice guy, bro. I wish I could run into. And even when he made that donation, everybody started to tell him to come on the show. I invited him like live. I'm like, yo, fucking come, call in, bro, call in. He's not gonna call in because it would get him. I'm sure he wants to maybe call in deep down. I'm sure he wants to call in deep down maybe. And I would love to squash my beef with AB. But what would Ethan think? What would Ethan and Hila think if AB called into the show, bro? They would accuse him of like working with the enemy, of collaborating with the enemy. This man said he wanted to see Israelis. He was laughing at Israelis running away from the drone. He is the most evil one. AB, I went on the show. AB, how could you do this to us, AB? Hemio Taurus says, you're fine. We're just a little mildly annoyed that you're so nice and extending grace here and there. Look, if life, guys, if we can't extend grace, and I learned this from Hassan. Hassan will debate and try to convert people that are like on the complete opposite side of the spectrum than him, because if we just kick people out and if we just tell them that to go fuck themselves, then we have to be able to let people back in, okay? Even someone as like AB, bro, he knows what, guys, they know what's fucking happening. You think they're blind, they're seeing the view count, they're having these conversations internally, they know what's happening. Now, I don't know if the crew's gonna be honest with Ethan and be like, you're the fucking problem, you fucking killed the show. They're just gonna blame it on snarkers. He's complicit, guys, we know AB is complicit, he's complicit, he has sold out, all of that, I know. But I still think he's deep down, I hope he's conflicted about this. I just hope he is. But I'm promising you guys, and I promise AB, we're not going to stop calling him out. We're not going to stop calling you out, AB. You know, because it's always, every time we've called him out, it's been fair. Every time we've called him out, it's been warranted. It's been fair. We don't just pull shit out of our asses just to be fucking assholes. Wendy sends $2 and says, Anthony, you're nice. Let us be petty for you. You guys go crazy in the live chat. But I just do want him and Elena to know that I very much appreciate their donation. I don't know how much of the live stream they watched. I know I've been extremely rude in the past, and we've made fun of them straight up in the past before, guys. I used to make the Sodi joke all the time. That makes me uncomfortable to do now. Okay? They've made their beds. Now they have to sleep in it. Now their episodes are getting 400k views. They're at 16k live viewers. What's going to happen with the podcast? We'll wait and see. And yeah, that's basically all we can do. I'm going to... Let's move Lonerbox and Anthony Fantano to another time, because I'm tired. I've been talking a lot for 2 hours. And we're going to end the stream here. We'll talk about Anthony Fantano and Lonerbox tomorrow. Let me see if
But
That's
my
a
family
joke.
Shia.
I don't know anything. This is Wall Street Journal again.
Oh my god, look at that. Look how sad this is. They have a Teddy Fresh
Continue.
thing up all the time now.
Jeffrey, as a
name.
matter of fact, it was
look at
clear
that.
to me the last...
On Ethan's screen, TeddyFresh.com, Godzilla dropped, like they have a reminder up here now all the time because Teddy Fresh is doing so bad. The song, that's right. There was a song, an AI song to listen to. But let's just see what they're doing.
Anyway, I just saw a comment. Well, you don't even, at this point, you don't even need to watch the song. It's like every fucking TikTok,
What?
Here is, where is that post? Is it up?
It is right.
To the person who said it, who does your friend watch? Hassan?
Well, do you don't...
No,
Do people come to us for Trump news, though?
No.
Ever? We could change that. Anyway, I just saw a comment from a member who said some of her friends disowned her for still watching the show and being a Geno supporter. And I'm seeing more and more posts like this one I saw this morning. I'm hearing all kinds of shit like this. Here is, where is that post?
I wonder why.
Is it up?
It is right.
To the person who said it, who does your friend watch? Hassan?
Well, you don't even, at this point, you don't even need to watch this on.
They watch you guys, you fucking idiots. We just listen to the shit you have to say. Ela, just one listen to your conversation about your raid in Ramallah is more than enough to convince us that you're a Zionist piece of shit.
It's like every fucking TikTok, every comment section, on Twitter,
It's
on
all over
Instagram.
Reddit.
It's just, and on top of it, if it's not hating on me and calling me pro-genocide, it's a whole another group of people who are just fucking hate Jewish people.
Connecting with his son, he's unreasonably good looking and like cool and
There we go. Back to hating Jewish people. Ethan, keep doing that shtick. It's working for your show. It's working for your podcast, my guy. Manus Arcades sends another 5 and says, Hind movie and Annie video. The Hind movie we're gonna discuss on Thursday, I believe. Let's see what this song is.
Can't get out of bed again. Looking out my window. Can't get out of bed again. Look so bad.
Boys, maybe I could have it all too. But lately I heard some rumors in the wind.
Yeah, so this is also Ethan. This is an Ethan song. I don't want to, guys. I hate listening to AI music. If I'm honest with you, it feels like.
Looking out my window.
Okay, wait, let's go back to Ethan. Let's just.
Rest
stick
is
to this.
cool.
And then meanwhile, you got
Like,
Taylor Lorenz.
Hassan would be an influencer no matter what he was saying because he is very attractive.
And I'm hearing this story a lot. Got cornered at a bridal shower by the bride regarding how I feel about Ethan being in hot water lately.
Dude, you were ruining weddings, man.
Yeah, the bride.
The bride in a bridal shower?
Damn.
Now people were saying they don't. It's almost unbelievable, but I believe her, and
Wow.
because somebody said this is
Look,
almost
even
unbelievable, and she said
even Ethan is checking the H3 stories about him, about people just fucking hating to watch his show, bro.
it just happened, which makes me believe her.
I am shocked that a bride on her bridal shower.
Let me read you this.
Wow.
And the reason I'm reading this to you is
Ubular, yes, I am watching Peacemaker, and I'm enjoying it very much. And I'm also watching Alien Earth. I'm watching Peacemaker, and I'm watching Alien Earth as like my weekly shows right now. Quite enjoying both of them. Specifically, Alien Earth is so fucking good. Oh my god, that's some good shit right there.
it's so, emblematic of stuff that I'm saying, and you guys are saying too. Let's be real. So here it is. Everybody in my life knows that I've been a fan since the beginning. 90% of my main wardrobe, bags, and accessories are Teddy Fresh. Thank you, thank you,
Thank you so much.
And shout out to everybody, by the way, who watches this show, knows who I am, knows what we stand for, and, keeps watching.
Bro, fuck you. I watched your show for fucking years, my man. You made it very clear what you stand for. You made it extremely fucking clear. You lost your most fucking loyal fans. Your most loyal fans that were happy to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on your fucking Teddy Fresh. We got people in this fucking live chat that went to your live fucking shows. Dude, I have an ex Teddy Fresh artist who's worked on Teddy Fresh shit sending us an email once being like, yo, I'm willing to do you designs for free because I want to make up for the fact that I worked for fucking Teddy Fresh. So stop saying that it's people that know your show. This is a community of fallen fans, bro. The key word is fan. We were fucking fans, my man.
And that means the world. So thank you guys. And to all of our members as well. It makes such a big difference. So recently I felt like my sister-in-law had been acting weird around me. Both of them are a few years younger than me and are part of Gen Z. Both are TikTok obsessed and have self-diagnosed autism. Ooh. What does that mean? Self-diagnosed autism? Does that mean they don't have it?
It means clock it.
They claim they have it, but haven't got it professionally.
I think she means that they just learned about autism on TikTok and decided that it kind of like
Right.
relates to them.
They're a
and
special class.
Self-diagnosed that they have it, yeah.
Yeah. They think they're the main character and are undereducated performative activists. A few years ago, I got into an argument with one of them because she asked me for advice that was related to my career, and she did not appreciate my honest response. We never really close, but that definitely hurt any chance of a decent relationship. Things started to get weird after that, so I assumed that was the reason and didn't think twice. Now, my husband's cousin, 33 female, had
her
wouldn't that be
yeah, this could be fake, honestly. Dana sends $2 and says, love you and the crew and the podcast. Well, thank you so much, Dana. We love you too. It is Giardia. We missed her.
Husband's cousin.
Oh, never mind. I'm confused. My husband's cousin, a 33 female, had her bridal shower yesterday. The only people I knew there were my mother-in-law, 2 aunts. One was the bride's mom, and my sister-in-laws.
Cadenza, we got a little Maki Cam. Cadenza sends $5 and says, you shouldn't just hate AI because it's bad quality. Gen AI is stealing content and destroying the planet even when it makes cool stuff. No, exactly. I don't use AI for anything. I genuinely don't like it. But someone wanted us to listen to that song, but it doesn't even sound like a good song. But anyways.
They all live close and drove together. I live a little further and arrived after them. When I got there, the 6 of us were seated along one side of 2 tables pushed together with nobody sitting across from us. The way the seating was, me on one end, the bride's mom, mother-in-law, aunt 2, and then sister-in-laws on the other end of the table. So I basically sat alone since the bride's mom and mother-in-law were helping host and not sitting most of the shower. At one point, I came back from the bathroom, and the bride's mom was in my seat. She apologized and let slip that she was confused because the seating at our table changed. I knew at that moment exactly what happened. I was embarrassed and on the verge of tears. A little later, the bride came up to me at my seat and started
Anyways, this is too long. I don't want to listen to Ethan reading a fucking Reddit thing, and they'll sue us. Well, folks, that's it for the episode, for the stream today. I removed a couple of topics. Loner Box and Anthony Fantano will talk about it another time. I'm just talking a lot in my throat because I spoke so much last week. I feel like I have less tolerance to speak. Everybody, this was such a fun stream. Olivia has taken an extended mental health break from the H3 podcast. The H3 podcast is shedding views and subscribers. They're currently at how many live viewers? 18,000 live viewers right now, down from like 27 to 30K normally. Their episodes are struggling to hit 400K. Look at that, 330K for this one, 447, 417. 500K seems to be their new peak. They haven't had a video hit 600K in a month. The last 600K video was 4 weeks ago. So Ethan is going to talk about that tonight. I'll try to get some clips. Maybe there's something interesting that we can do tomorrow. This week, folks, I'm back streaming. I'm going to be doing some gaming. There's a Lebanese movie coming out this week called Born Stars. I have a like 6-second cameo in that movie. And I was invited to the premiere last week, and I'm invited to like the official premiere this week. So I'm going to review it this week. So this week I'm reviewing the movie that I'm in. So take my opinion with a grain of salt, obviously. But I mean, I'm going to talk about that movie. Thursday, there's an episode with the ladies. I'm going to do some gaming streams, a water park simulator, Dark Souls with Elias, maybe some trucking. Patreons expect some content. Members expect some content. We love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everybody who donated today, gifted memberships. You guys were so generous. Let us listen to that AI song that they wanted to real quick.
Tears keep falling down, can't get out of bed again. Looking out my window, wonder when it all will end. Keep asking why I don't just point it at my head, but you remind me it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Dear Steven, I'm writing just to tell you how I'm feeling. From the days you clean them carpets, man, your StarCraft grind was so inspiring.
Oh, they're talking about Stephen Bonnell. He's talking about Destiny.
Night I tuned in just to see you speak it raw.
Carrie, we're glad you were able to catch us for a stream as well. Ugly Surge Monkey says, don't forget us when you're a famous actor, King. Well, Ugly Surge. I doubt I'm gonna be famous with that 5-second cameo, but sure. Okay, what is she called?
Think about my own.
This Annie girl. Let's find out. Annie, Ethan, Klein video. Will I find it like that? Okay, Ethan Klein's reaction to fallen fans. Let's see. Okay, I found it. Madness, here you go. Is this muted? Why is this muted?
I grew up with brothers who controlled what went on the TV, so I watched YouTube my entire childhood, and it has been super interesting to watch people who were once really big on YouTube and where they are now, and one of those people for me is Ethan Klein. Ethan Klein of H3H3 Productions used to have some value, used to have some worth. In fact, at one point I felt like he was being a champion for free and fair use rights on YouTube. He has had just a consistent crash downward, and now I dare to say that he has reached rock bottom, at least in my book. Because of a data breach, people were able to tie Ethan Klein to a Reddit account from 15 years ago where he was cosplaying a child predator, and then he hops on his Instagram story and he's like, yeah, they illegally doxed me, this is illegal, but yeah, that was me, and I don't feel bad about it, and I don't feel bad about it then, I don't feel bad about it now because I was trolling. It was like the idea was you'd see the username and see that it was a troll. My response to that is, okay, so you were promoting your YouTube channel on this Reddit account, then why are you angry at people tying it to you? Like, if you take full ownership for it, then and you knew it was publicly available, is it a dox? Is it an illegal doxing?
She right.
People continue to be like, ugh, like in poor taste, maybe never apologizing ever or taking personal ownership for a mistake you maybe made is like backfiring here. Like people don't love this. You also have young kids. And he goes, what about what all these other people did? And he's posting on his story tweets from other people from like decades ago, tweets that those people don't stand by, tweets that you're saying you stand by those actions, that you have you're not embarrassed at all. And it was always publicly identifiable to you. Okay, then we don't like you, and like stop crashing out about it. It's so weird to me to be a media influencer or a YouTuber and you're mad at the public for not liking you. Dog, we're sorry, we employ you and you just suck at your job of being likable. Like that's all you had to do.
Yeah, she's kind of right. And this is the video that Philip DeFranco's wife left a comment on and that Ethan fucking went after for. So yeah, folks. With that said, I'm tired as fuck. I'm hungry as fuck. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I will see you most likely tomorrow. I'm probably going to be streaming every night this week. Maybe not Friday night because I have the movie premiere, but a lot of streams this week. Gaming, regular. Sorry the schedule was all over the place last week because of the fundraiser. This week we're going to be back on track. Everybody, we love you. Good night. Have a great night. And as always, first of all, congratulations. The H3 podcast is officially dead. Let's see if this episode makes it to 400K, yeah? And as always, do not worry.